Are you ready to party? Let's go.
Loy PFooty Proudfoot, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome to the podcast, baby.
Yeah!
We've been planning this for how long, dude?
Since the inception of Let's Go!
I know. I think you were one of our first listeners, dude.
I was.
First supporters.
I was here.
Appreciate
from day
you,
one.
man. And you know what's even better about this? You got the memo. We're wearing our red and black flannels.
I was gonna say I didn't get one heads up or Sam. We didn't wear the red.
Oh, you were in the group text. You just didn't read it. It said you left us on red all day.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right.
Damn, son. Let's go,
You
baby.
didn't see me respond because I would have been the green bubble.
Yeah.
We were actually talking the last time we were here. It was from the very beginning. I think it was like the second or third episode, maybe. I don't know.
When
It was your
Was
brother.
it my brother?
Your brother
was here.
yeah. And
And then
when I
you got
busted in
this
the back
guy.
door.
yeah, he busted in the back door. He's like, "We're doing shots." I was like, "Okay, all right, let's do it."
I think for we got pretty messed up, didn't we?
I mean, the early episodes was a different time, I feel like, as far as, yeah, we really just went for it. So, yes, short answer is.
Yeah, well, you know I'm not allowed to stay at Tim's house anymore right after that.
Oh.
No, he can stay here. Get the fuck out of here.
Because he got a phone call from his neighbor that night.
little loud.
And I was like, no, man, we weren't that loud. All that, it was fine. It was chill.
We're good.
And then a couple of days later, I'm looking through my phone and I'm like, oh, what's this video? And I was like, oh, hell no. Yeah, we were hella loud. So I called him. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm so sorry. My bad.
Jordan, it was like 2:30 in the morning. They're out here
Oh,
putting
man.
all the weights on, just benching, screaming and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, what is going on outside? I hear weights banging and clanging.
We were muscle beaching it, man. We were like, I was like, this is like prison yard in the backyard. We're out there picking them up, putting them down.
Just your standard Thursday night, and
Yeah, no big
bourbon
deal.
and bench
Yeah.
press kind of night.
Heck yeah. Lefty was here with me.
Yeah, it was Lefty.
Yeah, we were getting after it. It was a good night.
It was actually fun, man. My neighbor, I remember when she called. She's like, oh, you know, you're such a sweet gentleman, and
Except
it was
for-
just I've never heard you be so loud before. What were you lifting?
Oh man,
Why were you grunting?
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. That's all I said. We're good.
that's awesome.
And you said you sent her a pie.
Yeah, she was very confused. She's not used to that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Once again,
You'll be
I
staying here.
apologize.
You're fine. That's all good, dude. But you came all the way up or
down Yeah.
from where'd you come from?
the Bay Area,
Let's go,
Northern
baby.
California.
Hell yeah.
This little town called Livermore.
Let's
it's
go.
the first true wine country in California.
Is it really?
Yeah, because Napa, all they did was market it better. We've been wineries since the early 1800s. There's
shit.
probably
Kidding.
45 active wineries in Livermore.
in Livermore?
Livermore Valley, yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's expensive up there, isn't it?
It's expensive everywhere. What are you talking about?
No doubt.
Yeah, no shit, dude. How long? So you rode your Harley though, right?
Yes, I
Let's
did.
go, baby, as you should. How long was that?
Well, we left at 11, got down here probably
Who'd you ride down with?
some of the crew, man.
Oh, well, who came with you though?
5 guys from SAC, and then Moyles, Ninja.
Moyles, dude. Moyles, shout out, dude. You
yeah.
wild bastard.
Ninja rolled down with us, and then Percy and DT are here, my two
Oh shit, Bridget's here.
brothers in the club,
I like it.
but they decided not to ride. They put it in the trailer. They trailered it down.
I got you. I got you.
We hit a little weather. We went through a couple temperature changes, about 20-degree swings. You know,
No, really?
yeah,
In October?
yeah.
The 5, right?
Yeah, we went 5 all the way down to the 405, man. It was freezing up on top of Grapevine, then dropped down into, what's that?
Valencia area.
Valencia, where Magic Mountain is, and it jumped up. And then when we hit 405 down past LA, it was freezing again. So,
Oh shit.
yeah, it was crazy. But we were hauling ass, just
As
like we
you
always
should
do.
be.
Yep.
Okay, so when you say club, can you tell everyone what club you're part of?
I'm part of the Men of Fire Motorcycle Club. I am the NorCal Chapter 3 president, one of the original founding members.
Dude, ring
of
that bell,
this
baby.
awesome firefighter motorcycle club. Love all you guys out there.
Yeah, shout out, boys.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's a club I'm also a part of, but I'm here in chapter 2.
Yes.
And we've had Frank Janicki on here.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, so that's 2 presidents.
Actually,
now.
I just saw him before coming here tonight.
Yeah, I
He's
think he
out and
lost some
about.
weight from having COVID, right?
Yeah, his new name is Rona Boy.
Is it all one word?
Yeah, whatever. Spell it however you like. Use whatever letters.
I didn't know he had it so bad, though, dude. He was laid up for a minute.
Yeah, it sounds like he was hurt.
Did he lose a bunch of weight, though? When you saw him, he looked...
I mean, I'm not the guy to judge who loses weight. I mean, look at me. Come on. I'm down like 30 pounds right now since you saw me last.
No
and you
shit.
can't even tell, huh?
You look good, though, bro.
Hey, I always look good, bro. You know
goddamn
that.
right you do.
That's how I roll. I keep it real.
Absolutely. So he was he laid up for a little bit as far as with
I think about a week.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
okay.
2. I think it's been like 2
Was it
weeks.
2 weeks?
But he's doing good now?
Yeah, he looked good. I was
Oh,
like, "What's
excellent.
up?" Like,
He hit me up to go for a ride or something or hang out, but I was dude, I'm
Super
sorry,
busy,
bro.
I know.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, I got too much shit going on, man. I'm
he's
sorry.
very, very, very important person. VIP.
Oh, yeah. Tim? Oh, yeah.
I always got something going on, dude.
Yeah, this guy. You send him a message or whatever, and he might get back to you in like 48 hours.
Oh my god! Stop. I'm good at messaging. I think. I try.
Yeah. I was like, I think you do better than I do.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you, bro.
No,
I was like,
Why are you being so sensitive?
no, it's because there are times where I haven't responded back to you because I honestly forgot. I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta
Hey,
fucking hit him.
bro.
just opening up on here, okay? We
Bro,
just want-
don't treat me like one of your ex-girlfriends, okay?
Hey, look, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's cool. It
late.
wasn't that awkward for me.
I swear I never do this the first time.
I know.
Hey man, did you grow up in Livermore?
No.
Where'd you grow up?
In the Bay Area. I grew up in East Oakland.
You grew up in fucking Oakland?
Oakland, California, yeah.
Damn, son.
Yep.
In the streets.
Deep East Oakland.
Woo.
You know that you ever heard of that guy Too Short?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty famous in Oakland. I grew up in that part of town.
Holy, she got some street cred, huh?
Yeah, so I mean, I got out of there when I was younger and moved to Livermore, which at that time was like a cow town.
Oh,
Like
not
it
anymore.
was
Hell no.
Cowboysville. Yeah, it's when you're younger and you're trying to experience life and you think, man, there's something better out there, and you want to get the heck out of there, this small town or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then looking back, I'm glad that I'm still where I'm at because it's turned into something amazing, a great place to raise a family. It's safe. I work where I live. I'm able to, which
Yeah.
a lot of people can't say that.
Right.
They have to commute a long way to be able to afford to live these days and get good pay in the Bay Area. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't pick up and leave when I was thinking about when I was younger, and good place to live, man.
Oh, hell yeah. So how long have you, everyone knows, you work as a firefighter. We won't say for where, but how long have you been a firefighter in your local jurisdiction there?
For my fire department, 22 years.
22 years?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
But I've been
dude.
I've been doing something relating to the fire service since I was 17. So
Damn.
yeah, but I was no offense, never a paramedic. I never went to paramedic
You're not missing
school.
out, bro. You ain't missing out, man.
I wanted to be a fireman, and I never wanted to be a paramedic. And it took me, some years when I was younger, into my mid 20s to finally get hired by a fire department where I wasn't a paramedic. So, but
Old school.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
Well,
But
you
I'm
made the window because a lot of us had to go down that other route.
yeah, definitely. Well, even during my time too, it was, if you really wanted to get a job sooner than later, you went to paramedic school. I mean, because in my era, I would go take a test to get the job, and there's 8,000 people there, and there's maybe 1, maybe 2 jobs. I mean, the odds of that are just crazy. I mean,
it's-
that was forever. And then they would give tests for eligibility lists
Yeah.
that they never even hired off of, So I took tests that they never hired anybody off of. So, I mean, it was crazy during that time. But now we can't find people.
Oh, nobody can.
We can't.
No. It's a different time, too, because you've got much more years on than we do. I only have 15, but you can see a change.
Totally.
You can see a huge generational change as far as work ethic and the fire. It doesn't seem like there's as many people going out for these public service type jobs anymore.
Nope.
Nobody can fill spots right now.
And the ones that aren't prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're ill prepared to do what we do.
Well, not only that, we're having a shortage in staffing, but all the freaking vax mandate shit. Are they mandating you guys up there?
We're going there.
Not yet. Not yet. But
Oh, fuck yeah, we're going
Oh,
there.
no, I like it. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck all that.
You're
dude.
well, but no, you're absolutely right. You know, and like it's funny when you bring that up, like the testing stuff, because I'm sure it was the same with Tim. Like we were part of that kind of like last few years of where when you would go, especially for a firefighter non-paramedic position, it would be thousands of applicants for like 5 spots.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you can even get down to like the Chiefs list, like you kicked ass. You know what I mean? Like getting that far along the process.
Yeah, you have to be the best of the best of the best, sir.
Like Men in Black.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, because you're absolutely right. What are we?
Best of the best is the best, sir.
so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. And then the guy teaching at academy is fucking drunk, sleeping
Yeah.
with whores and
Oh,
shit.
Jesus.
Getting caught doing dumb shit.
Hey, yeah, go over there. Don't bother me. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, just go run or something.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. It's so isn't that shit ironic, dude? It's just like
I mean, it's a
whatever.
total flip of what reality has been for me for,
Oh, yeah.
and now being a
Oh, you're a leader, yeah.
leader in my organization, I really have to think about that because you can't hurt anybody's feelings anymore.
Oh, that's a big one. That's
I've literally had to change the way I do a lot of stuff because I've always have been a academy instructor, the cadre, different stuff, and you can't do what we're used to doing or how we were used to being,
Right.
pounded in to remember stuff. And,
Oh yeah.
it's just crazy to think where we're headed. You know what I mean?
If you know what, if you would have told us 5 years ago that this would happen on top of these mandates and seeing Seattle fire guys all over the
Yeah.
country putting boots on the steps, at their capitals, I wouldn't believe you. It's unfreaking believable.
It's
what's happening.
insane.
It is insane.
It's insane in the fact that COVID has been going on for a year and a half. We're going into 2 years. Is that?
I think so.
Yeah, we're a year and a half. So all these men and women have been working on the front lines, talking about first responders, nurses, doctors. Everybody have been working on the front lines, doing what they're doing today, and now all of a sudden, you got to get vaxxed or you're out. It's like, what's different? I don't
My
understand.
personal opinion?
Yeah.
Man. I was like, I didn't want to get all fired up.
Before you start, do you guys hear humming?
I do a little just
bit
a
of
tiny.
Is that from being too loud?
No, I don't know what the humming is.
It's my energy, man.
I was like, anybody else hear that humming?
Everybody is
going on?
just buzzing.
Yeah.
Just putting out good
Go ahead.
vibes.
No, I just want to make sure
Karma
it
vibes.
wasn't just me. If you guys hear it, hopefully it doesn't come out in the recording, but whatever.
No, it's it's
Yeah,
all
but
good.
it was. I'm not OCD, so it didn't affect me.
I got you.
Yeah, I did hear what you were saying though. Yeah, and so what was the question? As far as like the vax mandate,
What's different now than what we've been
okay,
doing
sorry,
all
I just want to
along?
make sure I'm answering the question
Yeah.
that you had.
Are you
like
listening to me?
Yeah. I mean, look, you brought this delicious bourbon in.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I've
is.
only had a sip or two, so yeah, I'm still
Okay.
on full bore.
Here, I get for the delicious bourbon.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's actually really good, bro. It's smooth.
Yeah, thank you again for bringing that in.
you're welcome.
And what the difference is as far as the delivery system, nothing's changed. Now, what the difference is on outside influences is whatever you feel as an individual / citizen contacting 911, your perception of who is vaccinated, who is not vaccinated may change because that's all that they're talking about now.
Yeah.
So, 6 months ago or 8 months ago, whenever kind of this whole process started, typically when someone calls 911, they're having the worst day of their life, right? Subjectively, some worst days may be different to others, but whatever. That's the reason why they call, right? Emergency,
Yeah. They don't know who else to call because that's what I tell everybody is like, they say, what do you do? I said, honestly, what I do is I'm a problem solver
Yeah.
because people call me when they don't know how to solve their problem.
Yeah.
And that's what you're talking about right there.
Absolutely. And in that process, if I'd say you go back, let's say half a year or so before the mandates and stuff started getting thrown out there, no one thinks about that, right? The people coming through your door to help you, whether it's to save a life, help you fix a problem, whatever, or, God forbid your house is actually on fire and they're putting it out, right? No one's talking about like, oh, is that person back? You make me feel uncomfortable. Those conversations don't happen. But when this stuff that we're dealing with now, as far as the mandates and then the enforcements of the mandates or the people bucking back against the mandates, all these different things going, right? I think it forces the citizens now, people who are paying attention, because this is on like regular television now. It's beyond
all
just
over.
you watch a news channel or whatever. It's just on everything now. They're pumping it. So I would foresee in the future that will be the new kind of problem that faces organizations, because now you'll have citizens that feel like they should either ask or maybe not feel comfortable around you if you're not vaccinated. And again, not whether you for it or against it, whatever, but just the fact, that we're talking about them pushing that upon individuals now for, ability to work. It is crazy. But I would say that like as far as anything changing, nothing physically has changed other than them saying that this is required now. Right. Which, we can debate the legality of it or whether a mandate is an actual law. Is it not? Because it's not, but whatever, right? And actually, I was kind of waiting to bring this up, but the firefighters...
So basically, I opened the door for you?
Kind of. I was like, hold on.
As a true leader that you are.
5 seconds. No, did you guys see the post for Firefighters for Freedom, their Instagram handle? The interview that they had on, it was a channel, like Channel 11, Fox News. So not Fox News, but like the sub local channel.
Yeah, the local Fox affiliate.
I didn't watch it. I saw that they were on there, though.
It's about 12 minutes long, and it's definitely worth watching. And the gentleman they were interviewing, I don't know if he's the one that isn't the number one over there, or whoever, but they had an opportunity to talk about, someone who's on the suppressive side of, the fire service and what it means to them. And then, the anchors were kind of grilling him with questions. Yeah. And it was, I found it to be a very interesting perspective. And I thought he had some good points that he had made. Mm-hmm. But my biggest takeaway on that, like if I didn't know anything about this, two things happened. One, the guy, well, actually, I'll just say one thing interesting happened. The number that the news agency was pushing out there was 26% of the department was not vaccinated. 26% of this is...
Was it true?
We're talking about LAFD.
Oh, LAFD. Okay.
Yeah. So with the Firefighters for Freedom guy, when he was responding, he actually threw out a couple zingers that I thought, I was like, wow, he said that on actual TV. That's, good for him.
Yeah.
And which is interesting because it forces people to dispute what he's saying, which I think they're going to have a hard time with. But anyway, the news agency kept using the term 26%. They brought up, they said, well, actually, how do you feel because you are in the minority for someone who is not vaccinated? And, they kind of worked questions off that, and the guy kind of sat there and he, listened, and he said, he's like, well, I'm not quoting this. This is a rough deal, but he said that basically that, you guys keep using this number that is inaccurate, right? It's not 26%. He goes, we have a poll that's out there, public, that you can see. I think they have like 3,100 employees, and at least 1,300 of them said that they're not vaccinated and don't plan on being.
Holy shit.
Right? So if you do the numbers, we're looking more 50, 55.
I was going to say, that's way more than 26.
But that's what I'm saying, is that it's like, so whatever that 26 represents, who knows what gave it to them, right? But when you turn on the television, you have a certain trust in a news agency, and I'm not saying this goes for everybody. You know what I mean? When you're putting stuff out there, you are giving a person that's watching this ammunition to form judgment.
Right.
Right? And when you do that, and let's say for this sake, it's wrong, right? Now what? Right? Because if you...
I know how they came up with the number.
Well, I'm sure they're going to...
Common Core math.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, seriously.
Oh man, I wish I had a good joke.
Did you see that?
It's crazy. I feel bad for my...
Did all of you guys see that story photo I put up in my story?
Which one?
Yes. Let me put it up. I'll show you, Footy. This is what I put
All
up.
right.
Okay. It was this picture right here. If we divide 123 genders by white supremacy, how much climate change do we have?
And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Pull up the meme I sent you the other day.
Oh my god! I saw. Which one did you send me over text or Instagram?
I don't remember. It was the one, and on today 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I had to post it.
Yeah.
Dude. I was like, I don't care what you believe or you feel. I was like, that's pretty funny.
I liked it. It was hilarious.
Yes.
I don't care what you say. That's funny.
Dude.
You gotta have a sense of humor when you're dealing with all this stuff too, because people get so fierce and just they're so strong in their beliefs, and they'll fight you to the end. And you just gotta be like, "Hey, it's cool, bro." Yeah,
But I think it's gone.
I feel like that's one of the things that are changing, though, right? Because there's a fine line between having. Why did it get all quiet? I was like, "What is he?"
you got serious.
Yeah,
You're
they were
like, hey,
like,
whoa.
What do you got to say, dude?
Yeah.
No, I just mean like that's when you were talking about like what. Oh, well, you were talking about.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh man. All right. I was just saying, talking about.
No, dude,
Scan, dude. Yeah,
no.
you're like.
Yeah. Fucking pelted him.
I'm like, so anyway, I think the thick skin thing is what has changed, because now it's like, obviously it's a dicey subject matter, but
Yeah.
as far as, being able to take a joke or understand the difference between like what is harassment is not okay. And
No,
being
never.
a bully, like a real, obviously these are no's, right? But if what's the difference between being a bully and then like busting someone up a little bit, making fun of them a little, because you're bantering, right, in a friendly environment, or let's say a constructive criticism environment, because maybe what you're saying, you don't want to just be a jerk, so you're trying to make fun of it in that sense,
Yeah.
right, to help them learn, right, which is also building rapport, which is also, which, again, go back 15 years, not the case, or at least as much. Right, but now it's like hyper ultra, like whoa, we can't say anything, especially in the training realm, is crazy,
Yeah.
because anything you do say like can and will be held against you, and if that person that you're instructing doesn't do well, if there's anything where they're like, well, they just they have it out for me, right? People used to say that shit all the time. Oh, this person just doesn't like me, and you know what? They probably didn't, which. Hey, it's okay. You have to learn to work around these things, in order to, I think, succeed and move forward. But now we're just under this real fine-tooth comb where it's like we have to kind of back up a lot.
Isn't that kind of though why everything people don't understand? At least how I was raised, and I think you guys as well. My dad always taught me there's winners and losers, and it pays to be a winner. That's it. I mean, if you're second place, you're a loser.
Yeah,
It's straight up. I mean,
but the difference
sorry,
is,
bro.
Your dad sounds an awful
The
lot like
difference
Ricky
is-
Bobby's dad.
the difference is your dad's a badass MFer.
He's a very tough man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very to the point. There was no fluff with that man, dude. He was to the point. I remember when I turned 18, he was like, if you don't make something of your life, it's your fault. You go to jail, I'm not bailing you out.
Yeah.
He's like, you are responsible for your own success. Left it at that and fucking walked away. I was
And you're like,
wow.
What,
Did he at
what,
least-
what does that mean? What are you talking about?
Did he give you a hug or was it just a wink?
No, he said it, poured a cup of coffee, and walked off, dude.
If you're
walked
not
out,
successful, that's
no, I
on you,
remember.
kid.
He poured a cup of coffee, yeah, and he walked out and watered the grass like a
Really?
G, dude. Yeah, wasn't even phased. He's like, well, hey,
He's like, drop the mic. Poof.
yeah, dude. He's like, I'm not paying for anything anymore. You're done.
He's like, hey, morning, Tim. I got a couple pearls for you. So you're on your own.
That was after grad night, actually.
Really?
I was tired of shit, dude. I came back at like 6 a.m. I went to lay down. He just, I heard him get up, open the door. Let's go have some coffee. All right. I'm like, you knew I was coming home late. I didn't do anything wrong.
He's like, sorry.
He just gave it to me straight. You're a man now. I was like, oh, fuck. That's how he started it. And I was like, all right, well, here we go. Fuck it.
Hey, you know what? That's what I could say is I'm always straight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
there's no beating around the bush with me, man. I tell you how it is, and that's another thing. The feelings part is like I'm direct. I say exactly what it is, and a lot of times people don't like that because they say it's harsh. Well, if reality's harsh, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Some people can't face the truth.
Right.
They don't want to face it. I mean, So everything we do is based off choices, and a lot of people don't want to face the consequences of those choices. They
Mm-hmm.
don't want to hear the truth. But you're building a community of soft people who are living in a false reality. And then life's going to come and smack them in the face.
Hard.
Very hard.
Because every choice in your life is like a fork in the road.
That's true.
You choose the right fork or the wrong fork. So, and that's your own fault because it's your choice.
Fuck yeah. Straight up, dude.
And you have to live with the consequences.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty much.
I think
a
we all
fortune
have.
cookie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, there's like, I wrote this down. I got this 6,
like-
12,
Wait,
47.
Can you hand me my notebook over there?
Yeah, I'm like, how do you know we were going there? That's fucking really good, dude.
Dang, that's legit. I was like, I feel like that should be on the wall. There's the right fork and the wrong fork.
Yep, you got it.
Dude, so see, you're in a motorcycle club. We are together, but how long you been riding Harleys, dude? Motorcycles?
A long time.
Like since teenager?
Well, no, because of my upbringing and the life that I grew up in with my dad.
Yeah.
My mom, when I was younger, she was totally against anything on two wheels. Like she, so
I could see that, though.
So I had to sneak having a dirt bike that I kept at my friend's house when I was younger.
That's so rad, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so dirt bikes, and then got back into Harleys, in my mid-20s,
I got you.
and just went ape shit,
I love it, dude.
Just
I think, don't you have the record for the Iron Ass for our club, or no?
yeah, that I could be. I think
Somebody said you
people
did.
are trying to beat it. It was 1,434 miles in 22 and a half hours
on a motorcycle, dude.
from Sturgis back to Livermore, California.
Dude, you must have been mobbing.
I was doing an average of 95 the whole way.
You're a wild son
And
of a bitch.
10-minute gas stops. So piss, gas, Red Bull.
How long does that take to go from?
That was 22 hours, you said, right?
Is that what you said? I'm
22 and
sorry.
a- 22 and a half hours.
Holy
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you need to raise the mic up? Are you good?
I'm good, man.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure.
Who's
we
Mike?
can.
I don't know him.
Shut up, bro. Get out of here. That's a long time, bro.
Nice dad joke.
I like
I know.
that. No, 22 hours. We said 22
22 and a
hours?
half, yeah.
Dang. So that does that what got you the Iron Butt Award?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's a
Iron Ass, yeah.
Iron Ass. Sorry, no.
Somebody else did it
That's
before that. And I think you had, what is it? You have to do 1,000 miles
It's
in one day. or
1,000
something.
miles in 24
24
hours.
hours, yeah. So I think Stogie tried to beat it. I don't know if he did it on time or miles. I don't remember. Somebody's close, but I don't think.
Biscuit? I thought Biscuit.
Did he?
Didn't he do one?
Well, if he did, he didn't brag about it like everybody. to
Oh,
everybody.
no, he's a low key.
Yeah, he's
G,
definitely
dude.
low key.
He's a low key G.
You don't even
bro.
know he's around until
I
he
know.
just goes, "Hey, what's up?" Whoa, where'd you come from, dude?
With those fucking New Balance on, dude. I'm like, my guy. My
Yep.
freaking guy. And when you say the lifestyle that you grew up in, you grew up, your dad was part of HA, right?
Yes.
Which is Hell's Angels, so people know. Mm-hmm. How was it growing up in that, dude? In Oakland, right?
Yeah, he was Oakland HA for 43 years.
Wow. So his pretty much his entire adult life.
Yeah, before I was born,
Wow.
Yeah. He was the epitome of, the club above all,
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the, original guys from Oakland and, tons of stories, and he's known all over the world, and
Oh shit.
yeah. So, and he passed away in 2009 on 4th of July.
Holy
So
shit, dude.
So 4th of July means something different for me than everybody else, So,
yeah. Oh, that's tricky. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one too, because that was a 4th of July where I was at work, and so I wasn't off goofing off with
Right.
friends, but yeah.
I think he was in full support of you being a firefighter.
Yeah, he was. That was like the happiest that to know that I was doing that instead of doing something, what he was doing in his life. So,
Right.
yeah, he was very proud of that, and as well as I am, and because the work it took to achieve. Where
Oh
I'm
hell
at.
yeah, dude.
And I'm on what I consider the downhill slope of
Oh yes, you are.
so
What 20? He said 22 years, right?
yeah. almost 23. So
Damn, son. Yeah, you're way down the downhill side,
yeah.
dude.
So
That's good.
awesome. Are you gonna stay and work like till you're like 60?
well, I got an 8-year-old. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I'm gonna get out of there. My plan is to have everything set so when I go on that fixed income versus the overwhelming checks of as much overtime as you want mandated.
dude.
I mean, I had to take 2 days of vacation just to make sure that I didn't get mandated over this break.
Wow.
So, but yeah, so when you go on fixed income, you got to have all your stuff paid off and
shit,
be able to survive.
But
so.
you have it. Okay, how old are you?
I'm gonna be 48 in December.
You had her at 40 years old.
Yeah, that was my do-over. Kid.
Damn, son. Look, I'm telling you, bro. If I don't have a kid in 3 years, by 38, I'm not having a kid. There's no way.
Dude, have it no matter what, because you look back and be like, man,
Really?
yeah, don't put a time on it, bro.
I don't. Okay, it's not. I don't. Okay, maybe maybe I am putting a time on it, but my energy level from 30 to 35 is completely fucking different.
That is true. But
It is.
It's all based on what you choose to do with your life.
Well, I do have a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking crazy. You jump out of perfectly good airplanes and try and kill yourself on a regular basis. So
I love it.
Hey, dude, if I could do it, you could do it.
yeah,
Look at my guy over here. He's
Yeah.
like, no.
I was like, yeah, you're right. Because I completely agree. I think
Not that we're like
No.
crazy old,
No, not
but
at all,
there's a
but-
change.
But from that age specifically,
Yes.
from then to then is probably the more noticeable drop off in like energy, just like random.
fuck
And
yeah.
like I'm also super busy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
like, I mean not saying that I'm any different than anyone else. I just mean like you just make it work. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be times where I'm sure you're thinking like to yourself, or at least I do every once in a while, I'm like, man, I'm tired,
Fuck
but
yeah, dude.
but at the same time though, like different things give you energy. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
I hear you.
yeah.
so-
Just seeing the milestones in their lives and the amount of unconditional love. They're like the best puppy you ever had in your life. Until they're like 13, and then they're like, fuck you.
See, I'm still on the puppy phase.
Oh, yeah.
I got another on the way, and I'm like
Oh,
it's-
that's
it's-
right.
Yeah, coming.
Oh, you
coming
do,
in
huh?
January, baby.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, no.
That quick?
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah,
I don't know, Sam. I don't know. When I get off
just out
from work
there
and I'm
doing it.
fucking tired,
You know how that happens, right?
I do. I do.
I'm just saying, like, I get off from work, Sam, right? You hear me out on this. We just come home to our dogs. Or at least
Yeah.
I come home to my dog.
You
That's
come
it.
home to your fucking dog. I want a dog. God damn it. I go home to a fucking bed.
Hey, Sam, if you ever want to
Is
babysit,
it comfortable?
I got
come
you.
on over,
I
dog.
got you.
You want to get your fix, dude?
I know, but what I'm saying is
I
like,
need some of those Pop-Tarts your wife has.
no, here's what I'm saying though. Is like, okay, in our career field, you guys know this. Sometimes you get your ass ran and you're tired.
Yeah. So
And there's times I come home and I really think about this. I'm like, how the fuck do guys with kids do this? Because I am exhausted right now.
So, like, yeah, that's a great question because some days are different. Like if you get not some days, pretty much like every day I get off because it's like we're at work for so much, especially with being forced and all this stuff. It's like, you have a bunch of stuff to do, but you want to like chill. And then if you're coming off a bad shift where you're up 5-6 times after midnight, and you literally didn't
is that
sleep.
it?
Well, I just just a benchmark there, But yeah, you're coming home, you're exhausted. Like,
Oh yeah.
there are some days where you have to just coffee up hardcore or coffee, energy drink, then back to coffee. And then by 2:00, you're like, I haven't drinking any water. I should probably do that.
I'll be straight with you guys. Seriously.
Are you finally gonna be straight?
Yeah, stop. Anyways. Getting your attention, goddammit. Like, I do want to have kids, but I thought about this because someone even said it to me at work, and I agreed. He said, Tim, if you have a child, it's going to be like a nuclear bomb went off in your life. I laughed. He's like, you have no idea the amount of time it takes to be present in your child's life, to be there with your wife, and to create a work-life balance, all that. He's like, all that shit you're involved in, he's like, you better kiss that shit goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, maybe. But also, honestly, like, I think, like, especially, dude, you're a multitasker. Like I'm a multitasker. He's a multitasker. He's a multitasker. You can do it.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it's, like I said, like, it's the different energy you're getting from from a different source now.
Right.
Whether, the family or just, whoops, I didn't. do that.
Yeah, tap for
I'll take
yourself,
it
dude.
anyway,
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was good.
Are you having a seizure?
I might.
Just
I
keeps
was
tapping
I
it.
had a whole glass of this. Yeah. No, I just think that like it seems like that, and it is. It is. There's a lot of extra stuff that you have to do because you're caring for another human or humans, depending on how many you have. But at the end of the day, like I feel like that's kind of what energizes you too, And like, yeah, dude, not every day is perfect, but like I wouldn't change anything, at least like for me. You know what I mean? And I just go like this. It's like, okay, well, it doesn't stop me from wanting to do extra stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop me from wanting to get my hands in the pot and, you know what I mean? Or like doing other things and everything. And yeah, there are days where you're like, whew, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
But then it all seems to work out,
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to hinder you.
No.
So look,
man.
blasting.
Yes, I think having kids are a great thing. I'm just saying, like today, I went surfing at 6 a.m. I went to Bolsa. It was firing. And then
That's just going to go, dude.
Yeah, and then I got home and I cycled 40 miles. And I came back and I just took a nap for like 3 hours. Ran a couple.
All I hear is selfish.
Like, you can do like just, you're going to have to drop like one of those things.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what I can say about all that though? So no matter what you do, if you do have kids, the person that you have the kid with has to be a very strong person because in our career path, they take a hit, man.
It's a good point.
Yeah, the burden of everything is on them when you're gone. Because recently I've been working 5 days in a row and then off one, that type of stuff. But say you get sent on a strike team for OES deployment for 18 days or what have you. The burden on the home is hard. So you got to have a person or a woman that can handle that.
She can be independent.
And is not going to lose her shit. When you call her and say, hey, I know I told you I was coming home today, but guess what? I just got mandated for the next 2 days. So
hey, I know it was our anniversary, or I know it was something important, but I'm screwed.
Exactly.
But you're absolutely right, and that is the huge factor in that, at least for the cohesion of your family unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For that to continuously firing forward, definitely important that whoever you share that life with has got to be pretty rock solid.
Yep.
Which, I mean, like, dude, I lucked out, man. I tip my hat to her because I'm like, I don't know how you deal with me. I really don't. But she's still there when I come home, so it's all good. I'm just kidding. Love you, babe.
Yeah. I love you too. I haven't met you, but I still love you.
You love them all, bro.
Yeah.
I've partied with you many years now, dude. It's been
know.
a fucking damn good time.
We always have a good time.
Yes, anytime we go somewhere with our club or you're just visiting and we go out, something crazy always happens. And it ends up being a great fucking story.
I always just like to make the most of the time we have here on Earth because it's a short time.
It's here and gone. I agree with you.
I mean, blink of the eye, It's you just gotta go after it, man.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I want to go back to your dad being a part of the HA thing, though. Is it something that you thought about joining? At any certain time?
Not really. I always was fascinated by it and just the whole lifestyle because it is a lifestyle that's different from what nobody knows what it's like to be in that circle really unless you've been in it.
Right.
I just growing up mostly with my mom because we moved, she took us and moved away and to get away from my dad when I was younger. So we up and left, in the middle of the night and moved to Livermore, which in essence, it's not that far away from Oakland, but when you're younger, it seems like it's hundreds of miles away, and she changed her name and
no shit.
Yeah, she got the phone bill in a different name and the PG&E because he was so connected. He had people that worked everywhere, and back then it was it was different than now. You could talk to somebody and find out what you wanted.
Well, do you think she was being like overreacting, or did she have a good reason to do that?
I think she had a good
protecting
reason.
herself.
Yeah, she was he would, smack her around and stuff,
Oh,
and
no
stuff like
shit.
that. And
Okay.
she dealt with it for a long time because she knew what she was in, and I think it just got to the point where, she had enough, and she saw that maybe it wasn't going to be the best life for me and my sister to, prosper in as we grew up, living where we lived and doing what we did on a regular basis. And she made that decision, and my grandparents, her mother and father, just helped her and got us out of there.
I'll tell you what, that takes some guts for a woman to do that, dude.
Yeah, and
That's full on starting over, dude. 2 little kids on your own, changing your name. That
yeah,
takes
but
some
it's
fuck-
different than just starting over. It's starting over and still hiding every day. Like
Fuck,
she was always looking over her shoulder because
Wow.
the reach was so far for him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds like a movie script.
yeah, I mean you've seen it before in movies. So yeah.
Wasn't he the right hand man of a pretty famous dude?
Yeah, I mean, you talking about Sonny?
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it Sonny or Whitey Bulger? I can't remember.
Not White. No,
I was like, wait, I didn't want to. Yeah.
He was a biker.
that's a mobster, bro.
Yeah, no, I was one of those big names. I didn't want to say the wrong one, but
Yeah. No, I mean, would say right hand man. They were
Sonny who?
great friends.
Sonny who?
Barger,
Sonny Barger.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
who was when you talk about the Hells Angels, he's the person that everybody thinks about because he was the face. He's the one that took the club mainstream from being small group to
What they are.
international club
yeah.
today. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert by any means, and I don't know.
No,
the fact,
no,
but,
right.
So
It's okay. I don't either. I've only seen the Sons of Anarchy show. So that's
yeah,
like
because
my-
that's totally real.
Oh no, I'm sure it's completely. off.
Aztecs
I
is
just-
better, dude.
Is it?
Is that Aztecs?
good?
Wait, what the fuck is it?
Mayans.
Mayans.
I was like,
I was
I
like,
said the Aztecs.
the Incans.
I'm such a racist piece of
Incans?
shit, dude. Yeah.
It's okay. I almost said Incans because I was like, oh, I know it's one of the.
Hey
old
Tim, you
school-
can't be racist. You're half black.
This
It's
is
not,
true.
not
Well, and we have
possible.
Sam here. Okay, so I think we're protected, right? Am I wrong?
Who's Sam?
Sam is the beautiful African American man that is in the back.
No,
who is,
he said he's the button pusher. That's what he said. Is that what you said, Sam?
I'm also black.
What the fuck?
You did not say
Wait,
that earlier, Sam.
What? What the hell?
Jeez, man.
Like, okay, no one's disputing that.
Yeah, like I know I can barely see you right now. Fuck, dude.
All these lights. I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell. I'm seeing white spots, so I can't tell.
And these teeth. Don't forget these teeth,
You're a
motherfucker.
beautiful man, my friend. You are a beautiful man.
Yeah.
He's integral.
He
part
has
of
a very good voice too. He's got
Oh, hell
got
yeah.
a radio voice. He could be like, "Hello."
Oh, he's a very integral part, dude.
Yeah.
No, because we've had a few.
Sexy talk.
Yeah, we've had a few guests on
With
here,
Sam.
females, and they were being beat by their men, and they've had to like vacate.
Yeah,
and
I
exit.
listened to a couple.
Yeah,
of those.
so you start to realize the courage and to step out and do that, especially with kids, and get the fuck out and move and and start over. Pretty much, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah,
It's hard, dude.
Shout out to my mom because she's a
Hell
badass
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like seriously, she's fucking
Yeah.
probably the toughest woman I've ever met, and like she would whoop my ass all the time until I got too big, and then she'd get the wooden spoons out and start smacking the shit out of me with those. And then when I would block her wooden spoons with my arm and they break on my forearm, then she switched to metal spoons.
dude.
She would say, "I don't care how big you are, I'll still whoop your ass."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think I was 14 in a Kaiser elevator.
Got your ass whooped.
Oh man, I talked back, dude. And this elevator was full. And my mom's African American, but she didn't give a shit. She turned around, her backhand came. It was less than like 0.5 fit, like less than a second. That shit, boom, hit me. And it's like, oh, and everyone's like, oh, you don't have an opinion. In this
Yeah.
house.
And then she's like, "Mind your business. Mind your business. It's my kid."
Isn't it funny the accuracy from being like a full 180 to direct contact.
Oh,
Like if
they
you
know.
Really, if you really think about it,
Homing
that
beacon.
motion's
Oh,
pretty,
yeah.
pretty good because
That's really good.
You know,
I was
like,
behind her. Oh yeah.
yeah, I was one of three brothers, dude, in the back of the seat. Like we were all causing all kinds of nonsense.
Your poor
and my mom would just
dude.
reach back, but she just it'd be one swing. She had like a flawless accuracy from the front seat. I was like, was that some kind of training course? Just like,
Dude, that's mom core, dude. They just know.
it's like how does she, you know, and one's like all the way behind the seat.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Hell yeah,
Break my arm trying to do that.
Look at
I'm gonna get a sip of this Kook Slams.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
get the blood orange flavor.
I got the blood in, blood out orange.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite flavor, dude.
God, dude. Okay, so you know about Firefighters for Freedom, right?
I do, only from the podcast that you had with the Beverly Hills guy.
They're starting to take a lot of ground down here. Being that I would say you're working NorCal, right? NorCal Fire
Yes.
Department.
Yes.
What is it like there with mandates?
It's crazy.
Is it ridiculous?
Yeah, it's ridiculous on the fact that two facts is short-staffed, and then here's the other thing is workers' comp. People off on workers' comp.
Oh, shit, I didn't
and
think about that.
a lot of them are off for mental health.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
No,
like,
I
yeah,
got you.
like,
I got you.
Yeah, and so we where I work, it's constant staffing. So every seat, every position has to be filled every day, no matter what. So guys are working, 4 or 5 days in a row, 1 day off, and then back again. And vacations don't protect you anymore. It's like we have an algorithm where, when you get down so far,
Department need, right?
yeah, your vacation gets canceled. So, I mean, even coming down here for this weekend, it was like hit and miss. Like, am I gonna get out the door before I get hit for Saturday
how many
or Sunday?
stations is your department?
We have 10 stations, 10 companies.
You guys are
Yeah.
getting hammered right now.
Hammered. Yeah, we have we have 34 on duty a day. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tricky scenario. Yeah,
we're literally almost one whole shift is off,
Yeah.
at a time. So 2 shifts are running, 3 shifts basically.
Right. And depending on how things turn out with mandate status, as far as compliance goes, it really puts. That's the thing. Like with all this, just like talking about it. Like I know it's like kind of a taboo thing, but like at the end of the day, there's some real staffing issues that a lot of departments are facing.
Yeah.
And it's, it's like I don't know, right? It's like what if it goes through, and let's say even 25%, a quarter of of every department, people just say, you know what, I'm not doing it. Period. That's it. So you're gonna let that many people walk? That'll just destroy it. And they might be good for 4 days, 5
The
days.
911 system would be a mess.
Yeah, because once you hit that second week, now you have guys that are being on. So now you run into OSHA problems. You run into, it's like how many days can you work consecutively? Well, it ain't fucking 10.
No,
You
definitely not.
you need there's different laws in place for work, situations and conditions that have to be upheld as well. And it's like, look, I get that everything changes when there's like emergency status, right? That's where the wiggle room from upper management gets to play around a little bit and do the conductor thing. But there's only so much that they can do at that moment too. And it's just like there's a real issue that's gonna, in my opinion, that is foreseeable if we can't figure something out, or at least these departments can't figure it out, especially the big ones, So it's a weird time, and we were talking about it kind of earlier when we were talking about the interest level of the fire department specifically. When we were hiring, trying to go test and stuff, it was thousands and thousands of people, right? Because at the time, it was a high, not saying that it isn't still a highly sought after position to work for, but it doesn't have that stigma anymore. And like you kind of ask yourself, it's like, why is that? Is it because I have my opinion on it. Is like because I think that like when you go to college, if you do choose to or go, right, that career field is not something that is like promoted as like a successful career field. It's like if you're not a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer, or whatever, just pick any of these kind of upper echelon jobs, then that's not kind of like sought after as like a desirable long-term position. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, but I feel like that kind of plays a part into this next future of people that want to work. It's not like you're coming out of college going, I'm going to be, I got my degree, I'm going to be a firefighter or a police officer, or that doesn't seem to jive. Now there are people that do it, but
definitely not a police officer right now. Nobody wants to be that.
Yeah.
that's a whole other subject. But and so that's why it's kind of an interesting talking point, because it's like, okay, if these demands don't get met with departments and you start having, like I said, even if it's 25%, which I think those numbers are a lot higher, probably more like 40.
Yeah.
Right? If you get these big losses, you can't just open up to the public of being like, okay, we have no requirements. We just need these positions. And this is not just the fire department. This is, fire, police, healthcare workers, public workers, there's a lot of people affected in these things. And it's like, where are they going to get the manpower or people power? I don't know how to say that politically, but how are you going to get that to supplement those positions?
It's not there.
Right?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't seem like it does. So, it's like, that's why I feel like, hey, look, whether the mandates, I don't agree with the mandating it, but if the push is to, hey, we want to just get everyone vaccinated, they're going to have to come up with a better plan other than just understanding that there might be a large chunk of people who don't want it, but to make the citizens, to make people feel better, then come up with a testing process. I know before all this stuff said that, like, hey, look, everyone should be vaccinated, but if you don't want to, you got to be tested. You're telling me that the departments, for all the money that gets funded through all this kind of stuff, they can't budget for test kits? I got 10 of them at my house that I bought at CVS because I thought, just in case, I could take a test out of my house. Take a test. It takes 10 minutes.
We
have
the technology.
You do the swab, you take it up, you're good, you can go to work.
We have the means and the technology to accommodate people and for their choice, which it's their choice, and I fully support that. I got vaccinated early on, and it was. And looking back, I kind of wish that I hadn't, because I felt like I was duped into it, kind of. The information that was provided, and then as things progressed and things came out, the more truth came out about it, and I'm like, man, I wish I hadn't have done that.
Yeah.
And so I support anybody who chooses not to do it, and I don't think that they're any less of a person, and I don't think they're putting anybody else at more risk, because the numbers show it for itself, because I witness it on the calls that I go to, and I'll just put a number out there. 9 out of 10 COVID-related calls, when somebody's actually sick with COVID, in my personal experience, 9 out of 10, they were fully vaccinated. So the numbers that are being put out there in the media, if you take my little sample and then compare that, it doesn't jive. You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of, because I agree with you, and that's been my experience as well.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like, so it's hard for me sometimes to hear things, and because technically my experience is anecdotal evidence to my overall feeling towards the scenario, right?
Yes.
And I'm open to crunching numbers, and and I get it. Like, I may be unique in that, maybe that's just my experience, but it doesn't sound like I'm alone when you talk to other people working in the industry and stuff like that, and you're just thinking, you're like, well, we're hearing this, but this is what I'm actually seeing. Or when you go to the hospitals and they're saying that everything's shut down, but you go in and it's all empty beds, It's just one of those scenarios where you're just kind of like, you're trying to put it together of like, well, that may be true for some places, but it sure isn't true for a lot of others.
Right.
And that's why like this whole scenario has just been a lot of like, it's just, it feels like a narrative, right? And I hate using that term because I don't want to sound like a crazy person, like, it's a narrative, but it really...
Conspiracy theorist.
Or conspiracy theorist, but it really has
like
that.
Tim.
Yeah, I love a good conspiracy theory.
But yeah, and that's the thing about all of it. So it's like when you talk about it, I always feel like, oh man, like can't wait to hear what people have to say about this. But at the same time, it's like, my experience is how I formulated my viewpoint on a lot of
Those
this.
are facts that you saw with your own eyes.
I sure did. It was definitely in front of my face.
Yeah.
So, and I understand that everything's different for everybody. But, when you start hearing that it's like these big, like it's everyone, and then when you hear that like you are more of a risk to be not vaccinated to people who are vaccinated. I can't get a good.
How does that make any sense? How does that even make any sense?
I don't know. We haven't had like some, super science virologist, kind of, they can wing some big verbiage to make me change my mind. But, it's definitely something that's it's an ongoing question, right? And then that's what that firefighter for freedom, there was a point in which he made he talked about how there is no known cases, none, zero, zilch, nothing, at least documented, that shows that a first responder in their fully PPE or personal protective gear, meaning, some sort of respiratory, whether it's an N95 or a half mask, goggles, gown, gloves, that has ever transmitted from the first responder to a patient or to the public. There's nothing, zero.
And you're not gonna find it.
If you have it, send it, and I'll fully apologize and retract everything that I'm saying right now and completely change my viewpoint. But as of right now, there's nothing at least documented that is known. So with that, right, after the year and a half that all the calls never stopped, everyone still goes, we're still doing this, and we're putting ourselves out there and all that stuff. But there's nothing that shows that. And it's like, okay, why doesn't that stat get mixed up in the conversation?
Doesn't fit the narrative.
No.
Dude, don't even get me started, bro.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
So this is the angle that I look at it. Like during this whole wave of COVID in the early part where everybody was sick and in the hospital and all these patients were dying, and the nurses in there, they're treating these patients prior to any vaccine. Right?
Right.
They're doing their job just the way they're doing their job today. But if there's that many sick people like they say there are in the hospitals and they're full, why are they firing nurses? Because they're not getting vaccinated.
Hit that bell. Thank you.
So
it's so true.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense to a logical thinking person. Like that just it's not possible.
No.
Like,
no, it makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, and you're right. And I agree with that totally. So, but what's the crazy part is that I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday, but our president, Joe Biden, had a little.
Let's go, Brandon.
I love it, dude. That kid.
That's awesome.
That was so good.
Let's go, Brandon.
He'll be famous forever for that.
100%.
Hero.
Oh my gosh, nice. Anyways, they had a town hall meeting. And in the town hall meeting, he mocked the first responders as in...
No way.
Yeah, like saying like, I have the freedom to give you anyone I want COVID.
Biden said that.
Biden said, I can pull it up so we can show it. Like, I'm not making this up.
No, I believe you. I just didn't see it.
But no, because it's ridiculous. Because now there's a lot of things that are being set as far as like out to the public that are kind of just softening the final moves, I think.
Well, hold on. Let's stop before you go. I'm questioning that actually happened for the mere fact that I don't think he could formulate a sentence that long that made sense.
He's lost. He has no idea where he's at. I
didn't mean to stop in your tracks, but
do you guys think he even understands that he's president? I really think he has no fucking clue.
So we won't play it, but I'll show you. It's this town hall meeting.
Oh, I saw that.
It was
Okay.
with, Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper said, do you think we should fire first responders who don't get the mandate, right? Or the vaccine?
Yeah, so he basically started off by talking about, like, look, I gave him time. I said that we're going to do it, which is also false because he also said that if you didn't take the vaccine, you would be able to get tested, which there are some departments that are now, they're following by that, but they're making you go get tested on your own
dime. Yeah.
Which, heads up, everybody, it's $130
on your own dime and your own time,
and it has to be twice a week.
Yep.
So that's what, $260. I can't do the math right now. Anyway, it's a lot. It's a larger fund for the week just to go to work, right? But again, it's this from the top down, right? So it's like, we talk about like, hey, it just doesn't make sense, or it doesn't matter if it does. From the top down, this is what's being said. And the fact that he went on national television and mocked the people, and look, I might get a lot of flack for saying this, but at the end of the day, like you're the fucking president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like we are the people that show up in your worst need. Not maybe the president, but the general public.
Right.
And if you have a president mocking a stance, a personal stance, a personal choice stance, that's crazy to me. And where does that put us?
He has his own personal ambulance and fire engine and all that stuff at the White House, and that follows him around in his motorcade.
Right.
Yeah. So he is mocking the people that are there every day to protect him if something would to happen to him.
Right. But if he says, "Oh, well, but these people are vaccinated," like how do you know that? Right. Like, oh, well, I guess he would know that because they're pushing the mandate. But I don't know. Again, it's a weird thing to talk about because there's like. I get there's information and there's the sides, and you can make the argument, right, and be good in it.
You should try some of this too while you're talking.
Okay.
Since we're sampling.
This is
Sam.
This is
there you go.
Yellowstone Select.
Yes.
Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey.
Yes.
And you were saying a couple things earlier about this is one of the oldest distilled.
Yeah. It's right on the bottle there. 18. The upper right on the label there. 18 something.
1872.
Yeah, so it was since 1872, and then Limestone Branch Distillery, I believe, bought the rights to it and the recipe and started distilling it again under the same original recipe. And it's you can't find it a lot of places. It's not very expensive, but it's very good bourbon. It's smooth. It's a little sweeter than the Basil 10-year that you had before. So
that was delicious.
Yeah,
thank you.
So yeah, bourbon's my thing. I love bourbon and cigars.
Cigars. Tell these guys where you get your cigars.
Where do I get them?
Yeah, dude. We rode all the way up there.
Yeah, Deadwood Tobacco Company in Deadwood, South Dakota.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
right near
freaking
Sturgis.
rad.
Yeah, Deadwood is one of my favorite places to visit. It's just a old mining town that has been kept alive. It's probably more famous from an HBO series.
Yeah,
Deadwood.
I was going to say any relation to the. No, obviously.
Yeah, that was the show. That was the early days of Deadwood. That was supposed to be where it was at. And then Kevin Costner and Dances with Wolves, they filmed that movie in that region up there in the Black Hills.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he bought a whole bunch of buildings in downtown Deadwood, but he's not well liked there anymore. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
What did he do? Was
He just
were
went
they
in there.
pissed at Waterworld like everybody else?
Am I the only one who doesn't think it's that bad of a movie?
It bombed in the box office. It was a huge flop.
Okay.
I like it too.
What about the one where he's like the mailman?
Oh, on the horse?
Yeah,
I can't remember what that's
is it
called.
Postman or something?
Yeah, I think it's called Postman.
Postman,
That's a good movie, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's deep.
it's about the Pony Express, the original. Yeah.
Ah, I don't think I've seen
It's
that
like
movie.
it's like a spin-off of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's almost apocalypse.
yeah
now.
apocalyptic.
Yeah.
about the Pony Express. Yeah.
I definitely didn't see that one.
It's really good.
Oh hey, I got talk about shows. You guys have Apple TV Plus?
No.
Okay, well
Netflix.
Netflix is
Hulu.
cool too. Apple TV Plus. There's a show in there called SEE,
Okay.
and Jason Momoa is the lead in it.
Is it good? Are you a Momoa fan?
I think he's cool. Like I'm not like all about him, but yeah, he does some good flicks. But the pretense or the whole the storyline is they're all blind, and this is like way in the future from what we live in today. There was
Okay.
some plague or whatever that caused everybody to go blind, and anybody that was born after that was blind. So everything in the show is they do it by sound and feel and touch, and it's like medieval in the middle of Los Angeles overgrown type thing.
Oh, that's crazy because no one can see anything. No one
nobody
even
see
knows.
anything.
Huh?
And it just progresses throughout that. But there's a man that happens to be a black guy, African American.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And he can see, and so he was going around and getting different women pregnant with his kids, and the kids were being born with sight.
Why has it got to be the brother doing that shit?
I don't know why, but I don't know that part of it. It
Probably a fun.
yeah.
kid.
So
Like, he's just gonna
but
run
there's
around banging chicks.
it's not there's a lot of violence in it because of fighting and killing.
What does blind sword fighting look like?
It's pretty crazy, like how they do things with
Oh shit.
by sound. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So is
it's worth the look. You know,
is
watch
Jason
a couple of
is Jason Momoa blind in there?
yeah, he is.
Fuck,
Yeah,
he is.
it's
Damn.
trippy ass shit, man. I'm telling you, I'm like, wow, just to think of the adaptation that they're achieving for this and the whole idea behind it. Yeah. So if you have time and you ever get on there, it's worth a shot. Take a look
Fuck
at
yeah,
that
I'm gonna
show.
check that out. Do you ever hear how Stevie Wonder? People think he's not blind.
Oh, he ain't blind, dog.
No, seriously though, what do you think? I think it was Dave Chappelle or somebody was saying how he went to his house, and he's like, "Yeah, man, let's go in the car and drive down the street and get some food." And fucking Stevie Wonder's driving the car. So like, what the fuck?
I think.
I don't know, dude.
Is that what? I think it's because he was. I believe he's like legally blind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So
that you're right on
maybe
that.
like he can see a little bit, but not like total.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I'm not. That's something I don't know because I was like I thought Ray Charles was like blind, or am I wrong on that one?
No, he was blind.
he was-
right?
Like he couldn't see.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I actually heard that skit from Dave Chappelle when he's talking about going to the fast food or whatever, fucking with Stevie
Yeah,
Wonder driving.
dude.
Yeah.
Did you see his most recent one where he whole
pissed some people
transgender?
off.
Yeah.
I love it though,
Dude, he's
an
fucking-
artist.
He was straight up, man. Straight
dude.
up.
But he did it very tactfully.
yeah,
It was very well done how he did
Definitely.
it. He wasn't like an asshole about it.
no, he was just like real.
Oh
That's what I
yeah,
said.
that's fucking great. Freedom of speech. Now everyone at Netflix is freaking out.
Yeah.
They're walking out, and the CEO's like, "Cool, I don't give a shit." So he's
Yeah,
an
it was,
artist.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah.
It had some traction a little
Yeah.
bit. You
Yeah.
saw
Yeah,
it in the
but
news,
then
but-
Alec Baldwin can shoot somebody on set, and it's all good, right? Yeah.
Man. Okay.
I'm not ringing it for that being
No.
good.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay,
No,
it's
it's bad.
It's a bad situation.
Yeah.
But for it to happen to Alec Baldwin, isn't that shit just rich, dude? Of all people.
Yeah.
He put up some tweet. He was
He's like a anti-gun guy,
anti-gun,
too.
anti-police.
Everything.
They had a picture of like a police officer, and he's like, "Oh, how must it feel? It must feel terrible to kill an innocent person with a gun or something like that, right?"
He's referring to the shooting that happened in Huntington Beach where the person attacked the police officer
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
tried to grab the gun.
Tried to
out
take
of
his
the-
gun, yeah.
And it was like a 8-minute thing, or was it 5 minutes, 6 minutes? It was a considerable amount of time from the event of trying to stop it from happening.
A
where it
long
just-
struggle.
yeah, and it kept going and going, and the cop ended up shooting the person going after him, and he posted that, and now look at him, and that's okay. So I was actually talking about this earlier, and so it's like
That's weird.
so who? No, not the HB thing, but with the well, it just happened, man.
I'm
What you
kidding,
talking
bro.
about? No, but it's like, how did that go down? Right?
That's my
Because
thought too. Yeah.
they just talk about, it's like they said a prop gun.
Why is there live ammunition on a movie set where you would never have live ammunition?
And why is he pointing it at somebody? You always treat a gun as if it's loaded. That is basic firearms 101.
I feel terrible for the family of that.
Oh,
that
dude, the
gal.
husband?
She's a cinematographer, I believe,
Yes.
on the set. She's a filmmaker, and
Was the one that died, and then there was another person
that
so again, that's why it's like, okay, what? There's something missing to the story.
we're
Because-
not getting the whole story. You're right.
Because you wouldn't, okay, let's say, because have you seen like the dummy bullets?
Yes.
That they use, right? They're crimped on the top. There's no shell.
100%
It's just
obvious they're not.
Yeah, it's very clear. So it's like if one of those blew up, even the tiniest little pieces of metal that maybe like it wouldn't do anything like
There's no
that.
velocity in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, so that's why I feel like this story is missing something completely. And the fact that it hit 2 people and killed one.
He is probably really fucking close, dude. He was real close range. Who knows?
Well, you know what I do know? You want to know what I do know is we'll never know.
Yeah.
Those details will never be released, I guarantee you. Because you want to know why? Because the family of the people that are killed and injured are going to file a lawsuit, and part of the lawsuit, the settlement, is going to be a gag order.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
For sure.
100%.
And I'm not saying that it was on, obviously it was not on purpose, and I'm sure it was a catastrophic accident.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Wonder if he was drunk.
I don't know, but he shouldn't have pointed firearm at anybody.
like, right?
And being that close for it to go through 2 people.
An
least one
anti-gunner
person
should not be handling a weapon, period.
I mean, I'm assuming they have
he's a
someone
loose cannon,
proof
though.
check these things, right? Like,
You
they
would
have
think.
to have like a.
Look, from my time being on film sets, there's a person in charge of safety, all this stuff, and they're doing their checks all the time. They're giving you classes on how to use the knives or the weapons, the firearms, all that stuff. So
I didn't know they had those kind of things on pornos.
I was a sound guy.
Yeah,
Okay?
I was a camera
Tim
guy,
with the
dude.
boom,
I got
dude?
that. Yeah, dude.
You're doing great.
But no, but isn't that the big question though, right? How did a live round get into a prop?
Somebody fucked up, AA Ron.
Oh, dude, so messed up big time.
And it had to
that
have been-
production company's getting fucking sued.
And a tragic ending.
Oh, it's terrible.
So it had to
For a
been,
movie,
like-
dude. For a fucking film.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's what makes me think it's like, well, it probably wasn't like a handgun then. It had to have been, if it's like because what would go through
somebody
into another person,
Yeah.
right? Because that essentially that's what had to have
Big old
happened.
fucking 30-06, dude.
Well, right, or was it like where whatever movie they were filming, like did it have some kind of?
It looked like a Western, right?
Well, the name of the film was called Rest, so whatever that
It looked
is.
like an old mining town type, the old church in the middle.
Well, I know a couple things about bullets, and it has to be a particular style to be able to go through someone to kill them and then injure another. So I guess just adding to the irony of it happened to a person who's very outspoken about, gun rights.
Yeah.
That ended up doing this, and either way, like I said, horrible accident, and somebody lost their life in a situation that they absolutely should not have.
Yeah.
And and again, like I'm not saying like, oh, it's his fault. I mean, obviously he did it, but like, you obviously, I would think that it wasn't to do it with intent. Yeah, just crazy. And that gun prop screener is fired for sure.
Look, as much as I don't like Alec Baldwin.
Who?
Is it Alec, right?
Who?
I really like Beetlejuice though. He was good in that.
Yeah. It still sucks how that happened to him. That he's got to feel like shit. I mean, I can't imagine actually how he's feeling.
I'm surprised.
Maybe for a minute.
He does seem like an arrogant
He
motherfucker.
does, doesn't he?
He's pretty high on himself.
He just, I mean, you've seen those videos of him, like, didn't he get in trouble for, like, roughing someone up? That, like,
Paparazzi?
But about a parking thing or whatever, where he smacks someone. Like, he's like that, like, protected, not tough guy. You know what I mean? Just kind of the front.
Like, I play a gangster on my movie, but I'm not really a gangster.
Like, bro, that's pretend, man.
Dude,
You're good
I'll
at
tell you what, he did have one of the best monologues to this day. What was the movie where he came in and talked to the salespersons? Always be selling A, B, C. He gave that huge speech and he pulled out the brass balls. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh
don't know
my
what he's
God,
talking
dude.
about.
Oh,
I don't
hold
either. I
on.
was like, man, another.
Sam, you know what he's talking about?
No idea.
Okay.
Do you?
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
It's like, well, here's. Never mind.
You know what? This whole situation right here just reminds me of being at the firehouse table and talking shit, and we just go in so many different directions, and we don't even remember how we got on the subject.
This is true.
It's where all the world's problems get fixed.
So the firehouse
Cup of coffee and a
lawyers,
table.
everything.
I'll have to show you guys this after because I don't think we can play this on here.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
copyright
copyright
infringement. Yeah,
Yeah, we're not going to play it on here, dude.
yeah. Let's just skip that because
He's
we don't
pretty
know what
good
you're
at-
talking about. So move on.
When we're done, you will see. It's Glennery Glen Ross, right, Sam?
Right.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you said, Tim.
Glenn
Yeah.
Ross.
Oh, that was
ABC,
authoritative. That was,
always be closing.
that was saying, he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dog.
He always gets asked if he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Or if I play a sport,
Yeah.
something.
Chicka what?
It's messed up, dude. That's my boy.
Dude, your boy is, he's
think that's
cool,
a
man.
bad
Fuck yeah, he's cool.
Hey, he ain't just your boy anymore. He's my boy now too. What's up?
Dude.
Can we all be boys?
I don't know.
Next time, me and Sam will bring the flannels.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, dude, one more thing I did want to ask you, though. So, in that lifestyle that your dad was in, at least that you grew up, and not saying it's a bad lifestyle, but what drove you to be a firefighter and be in civil service and not go that route?
Oh, well, that's a whole different story. It really wasn't even related to that at all. When I was 16 and 17, I used to go up to Oregon, and my mom's best friend growing up for years, who I called her my aunt,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'd go spend 3 weeks in the summer up there. And the summer that I turned 16, they lived up in Oregon in the mountains, like 26 miles from town in the Cascades. And they had a forestry department up there. It was a forest station with the engine up
Is
there.
that U.S. Forest Service, right?
No, it was actually Oregon Department
Oregon
of Forestry.
Okay.
And I just started rapping with the guy that was the captain there, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna work for the summer here?" And I'm like, doing what? He's like, "You can work on the fire engine. And we go to fires and stuff." I was like, "I'm only 16." He's like, "Yeah, I can hire you at 16."
Wow.
And I'm like,
I didn't know that.
I'm like, "How much does it pay?" That's what I said.
Yeah.
And he said at that time when I was 16, I think he said it was like $11.50 an hour. And I'm like,
That's actually pretty good for that.
I was like, I've never made that much money ever in my life. I was like, I'm in. Like,
What year was that?
that would have been 1991 ish.
11 something an hour, and 91's pretty fucking good, dude.
Because there was a few factors in there where you got a stipend for traveling because it was a outpost basically,
Right.
way up in the mountains. And I said, what do I have to do? He's like, oh, well, you just have to go down to town and go see the district forester, and I'll call him, whatever. And I worked that summer. And then I
awesome.
ended up staying up there for my sophomore year of high school, and went to high school up there for sophomore year. Rode the school bus to school 26 miles one way.
That's
each
old
way.
school, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
In the snow. I used to have to get out and help the
So you
the
were
old school bus driver put the chains on the bus because the school bus driver was like 78 years old.
oh damn,
And
dude.
did that, and then worked the next summer doing the same thing, and just got all kinds of life experience. It was awesome. And the one thing he said, he's like, "Hey man, this is cool, but if you're interested in this, you need to go be a city fireman."
Wow.
And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, be a city fireman on a fire engine in town. They get paid. This and that." And I'm like, So after that summer, I came back. Back to California, and then I went down to the fire department, and they had a program at that time. It was like Explorers, but it was called something else. And I got hooked up with that and started doing that while I was in high school. And when I turned 18, I transitioned into that. It was a volunteer program. Now they call it reserve firefighter, but then it was volunteers. And I mean, I was in, man. I was hooked,
That's rad,
yeah.
man.
And just kept doing that the whole time I was trying to get hired. So
How's that like going back to high school? They're like, hey, how was your summer? You're like, fireman.
I was like, man,
I was a firefighter.
out there in the woods, putting out fires,
Dancing with the devil all summer.
Yeah,
ladies and
exactly.
gentlemen.
I was fighting the
Yeah, I'd be
beast.
walking pretty tall, walking around there.
Yeah, but you're out there in the forest, man, doing whatever you want. It's like just
It's a good time, man.
I remember we used to go up, drive up to the lookout that was in our area, sit up there and just kick back and just
How many of there were you on that rig?
3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it like a captain engineering you as a
16-year-old
firefighter?
kid.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
That's nuts,
And
dude.
then on some days it was just 2 of us. and it was the captain and myself.
And did you drive or he just drove?
So in the beginning, I didn't because I wasn't allowed to.
Okay.
Because of that, because of the rules. But then he put trust in me because he knew I was capable of it, and then from then on I always drove because he was like he didn't want to,
Yeah.
So I guess he was able to say I'm going to take the hit if something happens,
Yeah.
So, but it was cool.
So would you say you just kind of fell into the career then, or is it,
Yeah,
you didn't
I
really
just
seek it out? It just
it
happened?
was never something that was in my wheelhouse. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that, and when it first it was like, oh, I get that money and buy a car.
Right.
Yeah. So
take care of myself. I can do some
yeah,
shit.
I mean, I socked away a bunch of cash.
So rad.
I mean, at that time it was a bunch of cash. Now it would be like pennies. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that was how it all started, and I got hooked and never looked back.
No, that's good for you, dude. Seriously.
So
It's a really unique way of getting interest into the fire service. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, a lot of times people will be like, they have family, or like for me, like I had some buddies' dads that had done it. And,
Yeah, a lot of that.
Kind of like, oh, that sounds cool, And but that was just like going out, going to stay with your aunt, and you happen to be close to a department or an out, like you said, like kind of like an outpost, like a rural station.
Yeah, it was a guard station, they called it.
Oh,
for
okay.
them. So
Dude, that's sick.
yeah, and the only reason it even came up was because I'm a naturally inquisitive person. When I meet people, I'm not afraid to talk to people, and I ask questions.
You're a talker, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's my whole thing. When you walk by somebody on the street, and so I always say, "Hey, how you doing?" or "Hey, how's it going?" Because that forces somebody to say, "Oh, he actually asked me a question." Like, "Hey, I'm good, thanks." Just saying hi isn't then it's like, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
It's like it's a different way to get somebody to react to you, and a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you actually care how I'm doing, or what?" Because this society these days, it's like everybody's just focused on everything else. Not just being a good human and interacting.
Oh man, it's so different now. I mean, I think social media changed that. Certain leadership has changed all that. It's just a different time, man.
Yeah, things have changed a lot, but I don't lose hope for
I was gonna say, but
mankind.
Honestly, you're not alone though.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and that's the thing, is that even though things change and general demeanors with just people in general change, but I still feel like there's a lot of people that are intuitive to the society and will be like that. Like I've said on here a couple times, like, dude, I love talking to people.
Yeah.
And I like talking to people that I have no idea who the hell they are. And it starts as that's just that. Hey, what's up? How you doing today?
Yeah.
Hey, how's your day going? What? Yeah, no, I'm looking right at you. What's up?
But isn't it weird?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, but isn't it weird how people think it's like odd now when you're nice to them? It's like, what? What do you want?
What do you want? What are you trying to? What are you trying to scam me? What?
No, I just genuinely wanted to see how your day is going because that's the kind of person that I am.
No, dude, I was just trying to get your attention because your tire's flat.
Yeah, exactly. There's a coffee. I happened to me actually. There was a guy, his cell phone, wallet, and coffee mug were on top of his car.
You're like, hey.
Yeah, and I remember pulling up, and I was like trying to get his attention. You could kind of see him like look over, and he's like doesn't want to look. It's early in the morning. I'm sure all of us are tired. None of us want to go to work. And I start honking, and I'm like hitting it, dude. And he looks over, and he's just like, fucking what? And just flips me off.
What?
And I was like, all right, fuck you then, dude. Yeah. Dude, he goes to get on the freeway, all his shit flew off to the side. I was like, that's what you get, dude.
Sure,
Whatever.
your caramel macchiato is on your roof.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
like, whatever.
karma's a bitch, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm like, if you'd have just
she wins,
looked
dude.
and not overreacted, you would have saved your wallet, keys, and your freaking whatever coffee that you had. But whatever, dude.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Hey, you're a good person. That's all that matters. Because you attempted to. No, I'm being serious. Like that. Most people are just like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to work. Fuck it.
Yeah. Just
Wow.
fucking-
Community, dude. That's what it boils down to. It's community.
You're willing to take time out of your very important day to help somebody else
Yes.
with no reward.
True.
That's the thing.
Now I do those things because I would hope that when I'm in a situation like
Somebody
that,
would do that
it
for you.
Yes.
I'd do it for you.
I know you would, you son of a bitch. I fucking love you, bro. Tomorrow, though, we're riding. What ride are we going on tomorrow?
The Halloween run for LA County Chapter 5
Let's
of
go.
the Men of Fire Motorcycle Club. The badassery that we always
Love it, dude.
bring together.
So much fun.
You know what's awesome to me is the fact that we have so many different fucking weirdos in our club.
I
And so- and we love them all.
Hit that fucking bell, please.
Ding, ding.
Yes, dude.
So many different walks of life, but our common bond is we're all professional firefighters, or were at one point, and we all love to ride motorcycles, drink beer, hang out, and party with our bros.
It's very unique. It's very special. Absolutely. Cheers. Cheers to the Men of Fire. Love you, boys. It's unique. It's special. It's everything you just said, dude.
He
It's-
looks like he's ready.
Yeah, get him another one, dude.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
So,
But yeah, it's what I mean. I would think it's the brotherhood everyone always preaches about, but you don't see in the fire service much anymore. It's like we have a common bond through our job, riding motorcycles, drinking, and just being able to vent. It's honestly, it's pretty good therapy too. I love chatting with those dudes, man.
Throttle therapy is awesome, man.
Yes, it is.
I get in the fucking zone and just boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we were all in Sturgis, what was it? I think Sturgis and going up to SAC for the Fallen
Memorial?
Fire Memorial
Yeah.
is two of my favorite trips.
Yeah, I'm missing that one for the last 2 years. It's kind of sucks.
I don't think they're doing it though, right?
No, I'm saying the last 2 years I missed it because
Right.
they haven't done it.
okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. So yeah, that's a great time, man. We have some definite lifelong memories when we do those big runs when a lot of guys show up from all over.
Oh yeah,
I think this one is
town, dude.
I think this one's gonna be pretty good because we got guys, coming from all over for this one. Yeah,
where are you guys riding to?
It's pretty much.
I don't know. I'm
all
not
over
from here.
Yeah, I haven't looked at our stops, but it's pretty much over.
I think we're starting up at Glendale, Harley Davidson, and
yeah,
then
I won't.
end
Yeah,
up
I'm not
as-
gonna be there in the morning. I have to meet up with you guys after. I have to work till 12. So
Wait, it's Saturday, bro.
yeah, I'm
You're
covering.
on a 40-hour. I thought.
There's more to my job than just 40 hour.
Whatevs.
I'll be working.
It's okay.
So
I will-
working.
motorcycles. Dude,
I'll be
so.
I'll be free tomorrow after 12. Then you'll see me, guys.
Do you guys have like a fan club? Because I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna get.
That'd be
in.
called a support crew.
Yeah.
You guys
support us.
support crew. Yeah,
You
fan
support
club.
Or why don't you
crew.
just get a motorcycle and ride with us? You're a firefighter.
I'd rather just show up in my Vespa and a red flannel and just,
Not gonna happen,
just support the group, dude. I'd be like, listen, I know you guys are judging me, but hear me out.
You can't keep up though. That's the problem.
I know. That's why I'll just meet you there,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
By the time you meet, we're leaving again. So we ride
that's
the
like,
whole day,
hey,
dude.
I'll be like,
just
high five,
fly
bro.
to wherever you guys are gonna finish up and meet you at a bar.
Yeah, it's truly is a brotherhood. I think actually, people who are looking for something like that, are firefighters and riding. It's truly a brotherhood that you will never experience in the fire service.
And for this club, we've gone through some ups and downs to get to where we're at today.
Oh, yeah.
To something that we thought was good that didn't turn out to be so good, and the core group of us banded together, and we're all on the same page, and said, "Hey, this is what we want to create. Let's put our heads together. Let's make our own thing, and do it the way that we all know it should be done, and stick to it." And we were successful, and we've grown, and the quality of the guys that have joined our club is top notch because we're not about quantity, we're about quality and being a good match. And the leadership in our club is awesome. A great bunch of guys. I mean, hard chargers. You guys know who you are out there. I don't have to say names.
Shout out, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
I'm glad Moyles is down here though, dude.
Oh yeah.
That fucking
Sounds
crazy
like-
bastard.
He's like, I want to go with you tonight. I was like, nah, bro, you got to stay. This
Oh, you
is
set
big
him
time.
down?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because I could just see Boyles just getting hammered, drunk out there. What are you guys doing in there?
Let me in.
Banging on the door. I'm like, nah, bro. Hey, Boyles, you're a good dude, and you always show up, and you're solid and true, and we all love you.
Well, I could say this.
I hate your music though.
I've met a handful of guys that are part of your guys' club or membership or whatever the term you want to call it. But I will say one thing: everyone's super genuine, and it's definitely what you guys have going. It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
And I'm jealous because I'm not a motorcycle person.
You could be.
I could be, and the only reason would be just to hang out with you guys. And so
Well, you can always just show up in your car and hang out with us. It's cool too.
I never have been told that, Tim. Thanks.
Well, come hang out, you and Sam, dude.
Yeah, dude, Sam, we carpool? Is that cool? We just show up with some tall boots and can we wear leather pants?
Hey, just long as Sam, you wear your Timberlands and you're good, bro.
Well, I'm gonna buy some Timberlands, dude.
Yeah.
Me and Sam are rocking it. We'll roll.
Hey, fuck you, Jordan. I'm gonna get another bike, bro.
Hell yeah, Sam's down.
Talk about. That's what I'm talking
That's
about,
how it
baby.
is.
I know. I'm messing with you, bro.
Come hang
I'll
out.
be your
that,
first groupie with a Vespa, dude.
Hey, did you pick out those questions?
I did, dude.
Yeah,
Wait,
hit
we're
that time.
already to the questions, bro.
already
We
hit
hit
that
it.
time,
Come on,
dude.
can't we go longer?
No,
I got so much more to say.
Oh, don't worry. You're
I'm
coming
sorry.
back, bro. You're coming back.
Do.
So you'll answer first, and then we'll all answer.
Is this like F, Marry, Kill?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
I didn't
we
pick
have no
any
clue.
of those ones, which I just grabbed a couple of random ones.
This is out of the Barstool Sports edition.
Correct.
I love how you know everything already. It's so great.
All right, so we're going to start with an easy one to go off. It says, what are your top 3 gas station snacks of all time?
Oh
Oh
shoot!
shit! You want to know what my top one is?
What, you dirty bastard?
Fucking gummy bears, bro.
Really? Do they still sell them?
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh man, they're still out
There's
there.
so many
school.
gummy bears or gummy worms. I'm fucking down.
Are they dosed?
Not at the gas station. That's the guy standing outside going, "Hey, what you need, man?"
I saw you got some gummies.
Yeah,
Let me interest you in
yeah,
this.
yeah. Those are the other gummies.
So
Okay,
that's one
that's
of
one.
that's one of
Oh.
3.
You have 2 more, dude.
So I always do gummies, beef jerky.
Hell yeah.
Depends on what their variety is because some gas stations beef jerky sucks.
Oh yeah.
And then some are like off the chain.
the ones that are off the chain are off when you're on a road trip.
Hell
In the
yeah.
middle of nowhere at
Yeah.
a gas station.
Because they know
fire, dude.
They know you gotta come correct with the beef jerky selection or else nobody's gonna stop here.
Absolutely.
And then the final one's either it's hard. Because I'll get a trio. I'll get a Payday bar, peanut M&Ms, and almond joy. They go together. So that's number 3 together. Okay.
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 And then Twizzlers.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm a Twizzlers,
go. Twizzlers
not those
fucking
nasty
good.
ass red vines. Fucking
Let's go.
Twizzlers makes mouth happy.
Dude, absolutely.
Cheers.
I do the trail mix with M&Ms, spicy beef jerky, and then I get the fiery Planters peanuts they're in a
Hey,
small little bag.
Speaking of that, so let's think back. Okay,
What you got?
that one time where PFooty rolled through and picked you up on a road trip. 'Cause
Oh.
you happened to be
Broke down. Kind of broke down.
yeah, kind of whatever.
Kinda, yeah.
You were
I had an issue.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just think about what you were snacking on while you were riding shotgun
Beef jerky.
and Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. Oh, you had all that shit. Fuck yeah, bro. That's also when I showed my ball sack to the other.
Oh yes, that was fucking Laughlin last
Dude,
last
they
year.
came by in their RV and they mooned us. The other guys at our club. And so, were we passing them?
We were rolling. They passed us and went over, and I said, "Fuck that, it's on."
You said moon them. I was like, better yet, I'm going to show my fucking sack. And it's like all of them with their wives.
So
okay.
he slid the side window open and the screen, and he put his ass out of the RV, hanging out there, and his balls flapping in the wind.
I gave him the bulldog.
Oh, full. That was like the goat.
Oh, the goat.
Goat. Yeah,
Okay,
full
that's right.
goat. Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
We were laughing pretty damn hard on that one. I was actually happy that my bike fucked up because I had more fun with you in that RV.
Yeah, dude, that was a legit
was so-
500 miles, huh?
That's awesome.
We were rolling, man. Just
Okay,
having fun.
dude.
And I think we listened to some podcasts too and shit.
We did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we did.
Really?
Did you answer?
No, did you?
Yeah, go ahead.
What'd you pick?
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, spicy beef jerky.
One,
Trail mix with M&Ms.
and then you didn't
Then
say
I
the
get the
third.
spicy Planters peanuts.
Okay.
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad. I didn't hear the Planters peanuts.
But I always grab a Coke Zero.
Those are the spicy Planters peanuts, or the butthole flare peanuts. You're like,
yeah, no doubt.
yeah, those spicy peanuts again.
Eat them. It's so spicy.
I'm so inflamed.
Ouch! Ow!
That's why you get the aloe wet wipes.
Dude, I'll tell you what, turn your backside into a flamethrower, dude.
Yeah, I always got multiple butt wipe options on board.
Right? Because I'm sophisticated.
Oh yeah, I just like the cool feeling.
We're not peasants. God damn
Oh,
it.
dude. All right.
What do you
so
got?
What's my 3? So they have to be snacks or just 3 items?
I
that
don't
get?
care. Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay, because I would get an energy drink, I get a can of Zins, and then I would probably get beef jerky. And the beef jerky, you're right, because every rural places, best beef jerky.
Off the chain.
But if you don't have that option, if you go to an AM/PM, they have a brand called it's something in Trapper.
Old Trapper.
Old Trapper.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
That one's pretty good as far as being at a popular chain spot. And the teriyaki one is.
You know which one's not good?
Good.
Is Jack Links. They suck.
It's terrible.
But
You're
they're
just buying-
cheap though.
Dog shit.
The Carne Seca one's not bad. I'll chew on that one.
Which beef jerky is Sasquatch? Every time I go to Vegas, I stop at the gas station out by Gene Airport, and there's like this big, looks like a Sasquatch.
Isn't that alien beef jerky?
I don't.
Oh
is it
yeah, and
alien?
off Baker.
Yeah.
Or Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
yeah, I love
the
that
world's
spot.
largest thermometer.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
right.
you know,
Alien jerky, dude.
Dude, I love rolling out through the high desert, I-15. There's just so much random shit. You're driving out there, and there's like a mobile home out in the middle of nothing, and you're like, what possessed a motherfucker to put a mobile home right there? There's there hasn't been an ounce of water or wet in like a zillion years, and they put a mobile home out
They're
there.
probably tired of the world's BS, dude. They want to be out on their own.
Man, you're really going for it though.
That's pretty miserable.
We can open up a jerky shop off Zizek's Road.
Yes.
And it would-
Zizix? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's
it would,
awesome.
It would kill
Have you
it.
guys actually ever gotten off at Zizek's Road?
Isn't that the one that goes out to Amboy?
Does it?
It's
I don't
one
know.
of the, yeah, no. I can't remember. I'd be lying if I
Have
made
you
it.
ever gotten off at Zizek's Road on the 15 going to Vegas?
To take a piss.
Taken
Yeah, I have,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Just to say that I got off at Zizek's Road.
But
Zizix.
so
Zizek's.
Zizek's Road used to be like an old vaudeville spot, like in the 20s or 30s. Like
Vaudeville?
Vaudeville is like old like play acting theater type.
Oh,
stuff.
way out there?
Yeah, that used to be like a hot spot, like way back in the day.
Why
What,
they
did it have like a
Vegas.
speakeasy with it too, or what?
I'm sure it did.
Yeah,
that seemed to be the
that's
kind
what-
of the
yeah.
Fucking
era.
brothel.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, since we're talking about the 15 going out there, what about the old abandoned water slide
The
park?
water park. Yes.
Yes.
You ever see the videos in its heyday when it was
Yeah,
made?
yes.
It looked awesome.
Dude, it's like, how did that not? It's like, it's in the middle of where people need to be wet.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
I don't know, but hear me out. If I want to go to a water park, I'm not going to drive up to the 15, dude.
Well, it's on the stop to Vegas, bro. It's like, hey,
like
let's.
your third day, we
Yeah.
just cut out of there and go to the
Yeah.
water park on the way home.
Here's a plot twist. Where they get their water? In the middle of nowhere like that.
That's a deep ass well.
That water park had a lot of slides,
Yeah,
boy.
a lot.
It would be a really cool paintball course. I
You know,
think.
Or
it's-
stay overnight.
You know how it was there forever and it was all graffitied up?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
It's all like all the slides are gone now. They tore out all the
What?
slides, everything because, and this is what I heard is because since the social media and stuff, all these kids were going out there to make videos and stuff when it breaking in there and when it's closed and doing skateboarding down these slides, and a few of them got hurt, so they had to go out there and tear all of that out. So the buildings are still there, but all the slides are
So
gone.
I probably wouldn't recognize it then.
Yeah,
driving out.
it's like you're like, oh, that's right.
yeah.
It doesn't look the
Because
same.
I always recognize it because of the slides,
Yep.
not the buildings.
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
sorry to get off track, but
No, it's
we're
okay.
good.
Here, we're gonna go for Sam. 3 things from a gas station.
Yeah. So I'm a cookie person. So I like Grandma's cookies. I like Lenny and Larry's. They're fire.
who the fuck is Lenny and Larry?
I mean, they're high. I love them because
White
they got a
chocolate
shit ton of
macadamia.
is
protein.
that, are they trying to be
Right.
like Ben and
Right.
Jerry's? Lynn and
Yeah,
Larry's?
man, and it's good shit,
But
bro.
they have a lot of protein in them.
They got a lot of protein and a lot
what
of
is
carbs. It's
it?
like a meal. It's Lenny and Larry's. They're a high protein, high carb cookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're dope. Yeah, I usually eat them on like
Oh,
long
so
trips.
they're marijuana cookies.
No, but that would be dope.
No, these ones are
Fuck
just
with that at the gas station.
good. You're like, man, fuck it, snickerdoodle, baby.
Yeah, bro.
Keep going.
Snickerdoodle is fire,
It's
bro.
good, though. Yeah,
Yes,
dude, I
that's
get
what
that
I
one.
get, man.
Hell
And just
yeah.
a bang, just energy drink, man.
Yeah.
Exactly,
dude.
man. Just fucking bang.
I
Get
like
down
it.
and Go.
Yeah, my energy drink's the Monster.
Yeah. You guys remember Jolt?
Yeah, dude.
That's-
Jolt Cola.
That was man.
Man,
Didn't it kill somebody?
twice the caffeine. No, you know what killed people is those red lines. Remember the red lines? Oh, God. You know how many calls I went on because of those red lines?
Really?
The high school kids were shotgunning like 2 of them.
Oh,
And it
just
literally
full
having
SVT?
like SVT, like fucking PVC, just like 16-year-olds about to have a heart attack.
yeah. Well, they had like 1,000 milligrams
Yeah.
of caffeine.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that I think the lethal dose of caffeine is 10,000 milligrams.
Yeah, and
Well,
they,
like-
they had 5,000 right there.
Oh.
Those ones will get you up there.
Was it, okay? So
A lethal dose, like
lethal
that will
dose.
actually stop your heart.
Okay, I was gonna say so that makes you have a heart attack, pretty much.
Essentially, yeah.
He sounds like a medical professional when he says that.
He's a very he's a
Essentially.
well
Do you
educated
concur?
man.
Well, in all my almost 23 years, I have officially become a junior paramedic.
Well, congratulations.
You never went to paramedic school?
No,
You didn't
Does
sell
it
your soul.
adopt you?
it's called the School of Hard Knocks and paying attention and watching stuff.
Dude, I like
Are you that guy that like at least not in your past position?
Don't ever say that guy.
Are you that guy? Are you that guy? Where medics get on scene and you just immediately start stripping out a bag. We haven't even asked what their fucking name is. It's usually the engineer.
No, I'm not. Unless it's a GSW.
Yeah.
Like I'm good at reading the scene.
Yeah.
No, I was the engineer that would always take note of what we use. So when because we would
Restock.
restock off
Yeah.
the box and
Okay, so you're a G.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
no, I was an active member in the emergency.
Number 2, Jordan. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, that's good. That makes it work way better.
Yeah.
Jordan loves driving things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Way better.
Ew. It said if you had to win a game. Oh, sorry. If you had to win a game show to stay alive, which game show would you choose?
Holy shit. That's a tough one, man.
Guts.
Oh.
Guts from the 90s, dude.
Okay. all right.
Nickelodeon.
I got one, dude.
What was that one? No, you go. I'm thinking still.
It's okay. You think. Hands down, the show that I would win to stay alive is Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
I would kill it on
Old
that
school.
show, dude.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I've watched it so much. Like, I used to practice like in my living room. I'm ready.
You know what show that I would crush it on and kill and win?
The Bachelor.
That too.
You would because you're a smooth talking motherfucker.
Well, I wish I had the looks and the physique that matched my wit and my charm.
I think you're a good looking man, bro.
All right, thanks, buddy.
You're fine,
I
dude.
say, dude,
You're
what are you
fine.
talking about?
I've
I'm
been
just
out with
saying.
you.
Charm is.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey,
I've been out with you, okay?
Simmer down, fellas. The Amazing Race.
Oh,
yeah?
You would do really good at that shit.
I would
Yes.
crush that.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I would murder.
Do they still have that on TV?
Yeah, it's still
I
going.
guess still going.
I don't watch it anymore because it's not like what it used to be, like every other game show, like Survivor and all that stuff. It's just different, you know?
It's almost like a reality show.
Well, I mean, yeah, they have to reinvent it and then it's over with, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
the core of it is gone, what it started as, so.
Be fun, though. But that would really up the ante if you didn't win, you would die.
Well, I mean, and if Jersey Shore was a game show, I would kill on that too.
oh,
Just be drunk and talking shit all
Yeah,
day.
totally,
It'd be
yeah.
a super easy show.
Dude, I would. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
fun.
what about you, Sam? A rap battle?
Bro, fuck the rap battle, bro.
Dude, seriously, spit. Hey, can you spit some lines? Come on.
I can't spit for shit, bro.
Why not, bro?
I can't spit.
You want a rap battle right now?
No, fuck that.
Come on, dog.
Hey, just because I'm black
kidding.
doesn't mean shit about rapping.
Well, I'm white.
Okay.
I'm white.
Do you got something to spit?
Yeah, I always spit.
All right, let's do
No,
it.
I can't.
No.
No.
Exactly.
You got to
bro.
have street cred though living in Oakland.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, Sam, I love you, by the way,
That's
bro.
all right.
I'm fucking kidding, dude. No, yeah. What game? Like what game?
Game's like wild out.
Yeah, that's that. Is that Nick Carter thing?
Yeah.
Cannon, but that's
Nick
cool.
Cannon. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Nick
whatever.
Carter.
Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, bro. No.
Hey, the only MTV personality I care about is Jenny McCarthy.
Man, she's wild, bro.
Oh man, Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, she's wild. What was your pick?
But yeah, bro, I don't. You know, bro, I fucking suck at these shows. So my parents would definitely kill Family Feud. I'd be on there, and I'd be the last one on there. Just be
Holy
asking
shit,
my mom, what should I
Family
fucking
Feud.
say? What should I say? And she,
Wait, the old Family Feud or the new one with?
shit, I would say the new one. Yeah, yeah.
With Steve Harvey?
Yeah, with
Harvey,
Steve
yeah.
Harvey. Yeah, yeah.
love that shit,
Yeah,
dude.
they're always on that shit. Always.
Dude, that
Every
is
time I'm there.
bomb.
I love
I'm
it.
like, you guys like this? All right, fuck it.
I definitely wouldn't pick Jeopardy because I'd die.
Same.
I would lose immediately.
I'd be like,
Be over.
Would you though, Jordan?
just be talking. No, I'd probably.
You do know a
I'd
lot of
hang
shit.
in there.
Yeah.
I'd be like, but it. I guess it doesn't say.
You
Like,
do
I don't have to
know.
win. I just need to not be the last.
Yeah, but you
Right.
do know a lot of random stuff.
A lot of Snapple caps, dude.
Dude, oh, you want to hear something? You want to hear something about a game show? A guy that works in my department, who I'm not a huge fan of this guy per se.
Got you.
Was it the missing link or the
That's
you're
weakest
the
weakest
the
link?
weakest
yeah.
link.
Yeah.
With that lady, the
Yeah,
British or
the
English
British.
lady.
So,
You're the weakest link.
so
Goodbye.
this guy gets on that show. Okay,
What?
legit on the show. First round, you are the weakest link. Boom.
Oh my god!
And
You guys
and he
must have kicked
dude,
his ass.
He didn't tell anybody. The only way we found out was some gal that is works on the ambulance was watching it and used to work with him somewhere, and she called another guy that works at our department that she knows and said, "Oh my God, you got to go! Like this guy's on the show," and they're like, "Shut up."
No way,
Dude, they recorded it and emailed it out to everybody.
Oh yeah. First round gone. That's the
The
best he
first
had?
one.
He's probably an arrogant person too.
yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
He was
it's
on
fine.
there.
Everybody has their own niche.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
The weakest. That's a tough show to be on. That's another question. I didn't go really into that one, but like,
No, I wasn't
because
either.
you have to answer, and then people have to basically vote whether you're telling the truth
Yeah.
or not, right? And then so if you're wrong, you're out.
I never
I
got
probably
into
would be
it.
good at that. Actually.
You know what other game show that I love to watch that I probably wouldn't kill it on, but that one Wipeout.
Oh my gosh!
Just the wipeouts themselves were freaking hilarious.
Dude, you know, okay, you want to know one that was shocking for me? This was in our previous department, and there was an ambulance girl. Come to find out, she did porn, dude. I can't remember how somebody found out, but they pulled it up.
Well, I know how they found
Oh
out.
my god!
'Cause
I'm
they
like,
watch it.
No. Yeah, and then we had to go on a call at that same time, and she was. I was
And
like, couldn't look, dude. I'm like, I
Every
can't.
time.
She was like full.
How was your
three-way,
weekend?
Like full on 3 dudes, everything. I was like, oh my
Well,
god.
this is my question. Did it pique your
Wild.
Did it pique your interest because
No.
it was black
No.
guys?
Yeah.
Boom! Hey, ring the bell.
It was though.
that
The
shit.
funny part. It totally was.
Yes.
And she's like, dude, she's like 5 foot.
Dude,
Oh man, it was tough to see her.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of porn in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can't say that.
Yeah. Don't let your mom
gandered.
know though. Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, wow.
See how that just went downhill
Yeah.
so fast?
That's okay.
That's why I love it so
It
much.
was a real response.
It was.
It was a real talk, dude.
Yeah.
What's our last question?
The last question. It says,
What if I want one more after that?
then we'll do a full, like a super random.
Yeah, super random.
Okay.
Just close
All
your
right,
eyes
so
and
we'll
pull it
go
out.
through this one quick, and then we'll do the super random. No prep on the question.
Okay.
This one says, "What is the fiercest animal that you think you can take on in a fight?"
Ooh, fiercest. Honey badger.
That's a good one, dude. I was thinking about that right now. Lemur.
I don't even know. What
Lemur. Shut the.
is a lemur even?
That is not a
animal?
lemur. Is not fierce, bro.
Lemur's fierce, dude.
It's like
You remember? I can't even talk. Do you remember Madagascar?
Yes.
Remember that little lemur with the crazy little?
Yeah, but But I don't
Hey.
think- is that a fierce character?
Hey, honey badgers don't give a shit.
No, they don't give a shit, dude.
Hold on,
Honey
dude.
badgers are fierce, dude.
Like, let's set the record straight.
It says fierce, not
okay,
like
but
cuddly
Jordan,
animal.
Jordan, any animal can be fierce when they have to be.
Oh, Tim, semantics. Of
Come
the
on.
response.
You know,
I like
I
it.
Don't
can't-
you love
You're
love
right,
when
absolutely.
he totally fucks up and he tries to convince us that
Yeah,
How is
it's
it
like,
fucking?
doable?
I would just
It's not
beat
even.
up
Come
a
on.
poodle, dude. No biggie. Yeah, no, you're right. Any animal has the capacity to be fierce if it's defending its
Okay,
life.
we'll say a
Don't
natural
put baby in a corner.
predator. I know. Don't put baby in a corner. We'll say a natural predator. Damn, that's a good one, man.
Oh, what about that one video of the guy hiking and the mountain lion comes out and he's
Dude,
back?
that
like,
was intense.
My answer wouldn't be a mountain lion.
Intense.
I actually would go for I would chew a mountain lion's head off. I swear to God.
Man, get the hell out of here.
I would get the biggest rock and just start bashing. I might get sliced up a little
my
bit, and those
God.
teeth might come out.
You Caucasians are that's some white
Hey,
boy shit.
What are you talking about? You don't think I could
Hold on.
choke a mountain lion out?
You think you're really gonna take a
white-
fucking mountain lion? Get out
As
of
a
here.
Hey, bro,
representative of
I'm gonna go down.
white boy
I'm gonna
group.
go down fighting. Just so you know.
Okay,
thing.
well then guess what?
I don't think you're representative,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you right now. My half black ass is running as fast as I could.
Well, just so you know, my
yeah.
fat white
Go
ass
on.
ain't running anywhere. Just like they say, I'm gonna walk down and get them all, not run down and get one.
okay.
I would.
Hey, a praying mantis is a predator, isn't it?
No way.
It is. No, I swear to God, isn't it?
yeah, that's the way I was gonna.
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
For insects, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
No, isn't that a sexual move? The praying mantis.
I believe it's page 38 of the Kama Sutra.
The wheelbarrow.
The
Sorry.
wheelbarrow.
Okay, what was your answer?
Jackhammer.
What was your
Jackhammer's
answer?
the best one. Hell yeah.
What was my answer?
Yeah.
A fierce animal that I would be able to beat up?
Hawk.
No. No.
Cock.
Oh man.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I'm not sure what I would answer that question. The more we think about it, I would say some small cat.
I was gonna say the same thing, bro. Like a fox or something.
A fox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
A
predator.
fox.
The foxes
Small-
rip some shit up, bro.
I know that you get cut up, but you're gonna win.
Yeah,
I-
you'll win.
You're gonna win.
Yeah.
But a mountain lion, you're dead.
Fuck no.
I'm changing my answer.
Anything over 60 pounds, you're screwed.
Right.
I will fight.
Right.
I will fight the chupacabra.
Get out of here, dude. Come
Like fictitious creature that you think you could beat. I'm like Medusa.
No, it's not fictitious. That is a mangy, dirty dog.
Wolf. How about a wolf?
Wolf.
I think we take on a wolf.
Yeah.
You get fucked up.
No, but see, wolves are they're pack hunters and they surround you.
Okay.
And they trick you into thinking they're alone.
That's true.
That's why they always get the shit.
You know the kangaroos, when you see them in water, they tell you never to go in and try to help them.
You don't help a kangaroo ever; they'll box your face off.
Yeah. They say it's a way to draw something in. They drown it
Yeah.
and shit.
Did you guys see the video last year when it came out where the dude got in a fight with the kangaroo?
he cold cocked
Yeah, he
him.
did. He socked the kangaroo in the face. The kangaroo looked at him like,
What?
"What the hell was that?"
Nobody's ever hit me before.
Yeah, but it like postured up and it's kind of
Dude, I've seen some kangaroos that are yoked, dude. I was like, man, you guys are taking some steroids.
Oh man, they don't do. It's like pit bulls. They don't do shit, and they're just jacked,
Dude.
all vascular. Hey, hold on. You're not supposed to fucking put it back. Pick one out and just.
Hey, so Sam, yours was a big cat.
No, fuck that. A fox.
Oh, fox.
Fox. A small ass fox.
So what
Foxes
does the
are
fox
fierce,
say?
bro.
Ding, ding, ding,
Foxes.
ding, ding,
Hey,
fox
you picked
say.
a honey badger? Fuck a honey badger, bro. Fuck that.
Hey, honey badger don't give a shit.
That's why I would not be able to fuck it up.
All right.
Foxes.
So I got a random.
Don't yell at me, Sam.
Pulled a random.
Was I getting loud?
Pre-screened.
Okay, you want to know the one I pre-screened? Here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Get it?
Yeah, here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, here,
We might be
here it is.
getting two now.
Hey, so random poll. It says who are your top 5 porn stars. Okay? That's why I pre-screened it.
Does anybody actually know their porn stars' names?
All right, that was my question. I
Yeah.
was like, you know 5?
Right. Exactly.
I know one that Angela White.
She's cool.
Yeah. Because I'm into the larger breasted women.
ahead,
The
Tim.
little
Let's go, man.
So is Tim. Sarah J.
thicker.
I mean,
Did I say Sarah J?
you guys don't know 5 Me either. Yeah, I would never know if I've.
Well, I know him when I see him. You know.
Yeah.
I met a porn star a couple times in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, because we were there during the AVNs.
Oh,
And they were like,
was it Sarah J?
Oh, I know who that is.
Name him,
Yeah.
Tim. Just name him.
What? No, I don't. I wouldn't know 5. Was it Luscious Lopez?
No,
Reagan Riley?
no, that's not. It's not Reagan Riley. It's Regan Riley.
Regan Riley.
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, look at you. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
do you want to answer
What
that?
about? Was it Lisa Ann?
Hey.
What? I don't.
She
I
has
don't.
a fantasy football.
These are just
segment
names I'm making
on
up,
XM.
dude.
Yeah.
She
That's weird.
she does do some real talk.
What
shows.
about Mia?
no, she's
Sam,
actually
Mia
pretty
Khalifa?
popular.
Mia Khalifa?
Does she still do shit though?
Oh, she's the like Afghani or yeah.
She's Lebanese.
Lebanese. Okay. Hey, that's weird that you know that.
Jordan was like, I recognize.
These are my people.
It's my people. Yeah.
We're not popular for many things, but
Hey.
bomb porn star.
Jordan,
one of them.
but I do want to clarify. I don't know 5 names of porn
No.
stars.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Yeah, I don't either.
Was that 5?
What's the next
That wasn't
one?
5. No.
What's the
All right,
next round?
so ultra random question pulled. Next one. It said, would you rather spend the rest of your life blind or inside an Olive Garden?
The fuck?
I don't know. I didn't write it. It just pulled.
Pull another one. Let's pull
Well,
one more.
yeah, I mean,
I was like, simple Olive Garden.
are you talking like salad and breadsticks, or
Dude, it's in an Olive Garden, dude.
if they
I
are
love
if
Olive
they're
Garden.
if they're out of Super Toscana, then I'm out.
Super.
Here we go. This is super crazy. All right. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse that's duck-sized?
What?
That doesn't
Right.
make
Did
any
you read that right?
Nope.
Dude, did they, when they made these, were they drunk?
Oh yeah, they had to be
Let-
drunk.
Let me rephrase that because it was a tough one to say out loud without pre-screening it. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Horse.
I feel like a horse-sized duck would be hell of aggressive.
It
dude.
would fucking destroy
Dude,
you.
it would
Those wings, bro.
it would
The beak
swallow
looked like
you.
on a horse-sized duck.
Oh,
It's like
dude,
Yeah, I'm going with the minis, the little mini ones.
Because hear me out, dude. That
ducks are tiny, dude. I'm
Yeah.
punting those fuckers
Dude,
all over.
roundhouse kick to the head all day.
hold on, but these ducks though, but like regular ducks, they poke with their beaks.
Doesn't
Pretty
matter.
hard.
Big ass
ducks.
duck.
They're like
I know,
12 pounds.
but no, but if you have a
100
duck,
of 'em.
It was a duck sized horse.
No, so I'm saying.
That's like a miniature horse.
No,
No,
it's not. A 12-pound horse. If there's 100 of them running at you, you'd fare better.
Oh, I'm in. Yeah, that's what I'm
'cause
saying.
I'm
I'm
as,
in.
as
you're
fast
right.
as you can kick.
No, what I'm you guys are hearing it wrong. I'm trying to say is a duck that is the size of a horse. If it pecks
Fuck a
you,
duck.
it'll cut you in half.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you're done.
I agree with you
yeah,
completely.
you're done.
If it's like a horse duck, first of all, you probably giggle because you'd be like, "This is fucking crazy," and then
This is
now I
some.
gotta fight this
silly.
thing.
It's silly,
These
right?
are
And it's
some
just
mythical
probably
creatures and shit.
snapping its beak. It's just you're like, I gotta stay away from that. How do you fight that? You don't.
No,
I would say yeah.
Slowly die. That's your
100
option,
I'm going with the 100 miniature, whatever the fuck they were.
right? I'd just be Bruce Lee kicking those things. Just
Roundhouse kicks to the fucking head all day.
Absolutely,
be
absolutely.
tired after like 40 though.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of
coming.
disappointed in your random so far.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go back. It's like, would you rather have penises, fingers, or
Yes, lots of. penises.
All of them, dude.
Oh, see, this was not, it's not a fun one.
Dude, you guys got to get a new stack of cards, man.
I have some other ones.
Yeah.
We just never pull them
You,
out.
the,
Bacon or sausage?
the Disney one would be more interesting than this.
I like Disney stuff. So
I do, too.
I'd probably be able to get deeper on those questions.
How deep?
Hey, would you? Okay, what was the? Would you give up? Where? Oh my God! What would you give up first? Drinking, watching sports, or coming?
Definitely watching sports because I could give two fucks about that.
Sports.
Those other two things are very, very instrumental in my life.
They are vital to a
Yes.
man's survival.
Sanity, health,
Mental health.
mental health. Yes. Ding.
Yeah. It's good
Yeah.
for your prostate.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's healthy.
There's some other things that are good for it too.
Hey. Ring that fucking bell.
The bell.
Ring my bell.
Well, we're gonna end on that, man.
Right.
An old digit and a beat.
Goddamn right. Oh, I never said that. What are you talking about? Whoa.
Hey, man, you gotta get that prostate checked. But hey,
Awkward.
Footy, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time, dude.
Yep. And thanks for having me on. And it's been fun.
Hell yeah,
It's
bro.
been real. It's been real fun.
That
and
was-
Moyles has been calling me like 3 times.
Moyles, would you stop calling us? We're in
Yeah.
the middle of a freaking podcast.
Yeah, what's going
Knock
on,
it off,
bro?
Moyles.
It's a send off. Dude.
He's very needy right now.
He's probably drunk off his ass.
I know. Thank you for coming
Yeah.
on, man. I know it's
Yeah.
been a little bit since I've seen you, but we actually get to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
It's
You guys need to
Been
come up
super
my way and we'll do the not podcast.
Oh,
not
we'll
cast.
hang hard.
sounds like a butthole
Yeah.
thing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he will have a good time hanging out with us. Boy, rages.
Oh, that was funny.
Do you know anybody that wouldn't have a good time hanging out with us? More specifically, me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would love to get the invite, which I didn't know
It's-
was a thing if you don't have a bike. So now that I know
Yeah,
this,
bro.
please let me know.
Dude,
Come on in time.
show up, get turned up. You know, that's how we do it.
Do we have a good time,
Yeah.
man?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lloyd, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get a let's go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
Bye, everybody. And that's it. Thank you for listening in, everybody. We'd like to thank our sound engineer who makes this podcast happen and makes us sound very good, Stephen Clark. And to our first sponsor, 89 Barbers. Look good, feel good, be great. Come get your haircut at 2 locations, Long Beach and in Orange, California. Your appointment can be booked at 89barbers.com. That is BARBRERS. 89barbers.com. Again, look good, feel good, be great. Check it out. It's my barber. He is the man. Thanks, everybody. Bye.